Bring-
No audio.
No audio. Oh no.
Oh no.
Who knows sign language?
Is it
Go.
working?
You
I can see the
actually.
line. I can see the line. Can you
They
hear me
said
now?
it's fixed.
Please.
Okay, thank you. Sorry
Thank
guys,
you.
that was really
Amazing.
embarrassing. Welcome back to Dungeons and Demigods, a Percy Jackson inspired Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition campaign for our second session. Welcome back, welcome back.
Is that what this is?
Yeah. Sorry, did no one... Anyways, hi everyone. I'm the Dungeon Master who did my best to introduce everyone slowly, and I think they all did amazing, and I'm actually so proud of everyone in this room, and I think you're all incredibly talented people, and personally, I'm just really grateful to have you around. Maddie! And I'm gonna pass it, we're gonna do it in order again. Diana, you're up next. Introduce yourself. Hey everyone, these are my lovely players.
Hi, I'm Diana Faye, also known as Diana of the Rose on all platforms, TTRPG content creator, podcast host, actual play performer. If this wasn't obvious, I'm the person who last game was giving every single NPC elevator eyes, whether I said it or not. It was happening. Default action. Okay, goes over to who's next?
Justin. This is gonna become so smooth in like 2 sessions. We're just gonna...
I hope so. Hi, my name is Justin, also known as Freddy's roommate wherever toys are sold. I'm the guy last week who tried to rob all of my teammates. And I thought I did a pretty good job.
Yeah, you did.
And it goes to Kiki, right?
Yeah.
Hello.
The Discord
I'm-
order is different.
I'm Kiki Does Stuff,
Ah, true.
also known as Kiki Do Stuff here on Twitch. I'm the person that woke up by an alarm falling on me and then proceeded to slam my head into the same shelf that alarm fell off of.
Ree.
Throw it to Ree.
Hi, I'm Ree, known as Relentless on pretty much every social media handle I happen to have. And I'm the person last session who was literally just trying to relax, who was just trying to have an easy time, and they keep getting wrapped up in stuff that they don't want to be with a bunch of kids.
Yeah. Fair.
Anyway, Faye.
I'm Gothic Fairy, also known as Faye. I'm the player that I had a thing and then it left my brain
That's
and
okay.
now I'm a little bit okay.
Fair.
I'm the player that last session woke up I was trying to remember the lyrics to I think Black Friday of like woke up, brushed my teeth with a bottle of Jack. When I left in the morning, I didn't look back. Faye.
That was the smoothest thing. I wish you just got... I had a thing in my brain and now I can't remember it. Faye! B, go ahead. This is going to be so smooth by the end, guys. We're just going to...
Truly.
Go for it.
Yeah, and then there's me. Hi everyone, I'm B. I go as Bendis DnD on the social medias. I'm the player who last session had a character that is newly obsessed with the Spice Girls but doesn't realize they're broken up yet in 2005. No one tell them, please. No one tell them. They will be devastated. That's me.
Amazing. Well, before we start, we have a few quick announcements just to remind everyone that we have our content warnings command up in the corner there. That gets updated every single session just to make sure that we keep you guys as safe as possible. That is just a Google Doc that anyone can access that has all of the possible content warnings listed. Not everyone is going to come up, but we thought we would just let you know just in case. So I realized last session that I didn't really explain some certain things, so I'm just going to do that real quick. First and foremost, channel points. If you are watching live on Twitch, this pertains to you. And if you're watching the VOD and think these sound cool, you should totally watch live on Twitch where you can do these things. So channel points are what you earn when you watch something live, and you can spend them on a couple of different things. Some of them aren't available yet, but will be in the future campaign. So we've got ambrosia, which makes sure that we stay as hydrated as possible. We have procrustes, which I don't know if I said that right, is for stretch. Damn means that if that whatever player sees it first has to make a damn joke. Then we have inspiration. So you can spend inspiration and choose a player, and that player will gain a point of inspiration. Then we have a little thing called prophecy dream. This can only, I will turn it off and on whenever I feel like it, but it can only be used once a stream in general. But when that is spent, it means that the players will learn more, whatever that means. But yeah, I would suggest to use it well. And then we've got our usuals. But there is another one which will be added maybe in the future. I don't know. She's chillin', which is called Divine Intervention. So maybe...
You mean damine intervention? Someone redeemed a damn joke.
Goodness. I hope there's a long cooldown on that one.
Execute.
Someone's gonna make a compilation at the end of
Hey,
this series, and
listen,
it's not gonna look
I
right.
want it to be... whoever's watching now, I want a compilation. But that one isn't a thing yet, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Alrighty. And the other thing that I wanted to just re-explain, because it kind of appeared randomly, is how my inspiration works. I didn't invent this, I stole it from DMs I've played with, but the way I do inspiration is a little bit differently. Number one, inspiration stacks. You can have multiple points of inspiration at once. You can also gift inspiration to other players. So if a player fails a saving throw, you can go, I give you a point of my inspiration. Say they fail it again, you can go, okay, I give you another point of my inspiration. You can just keep going until someone gives up, but you know, maybe you want to save them for a specific circumstance, you absolutely can. I often reward inspiration when players guess things correctly or just make me laugh because I think it's funny. But yeah, that's how inspiration works. It can be declared after you know that you've failed something or done something wrong, but before you know what the result is, aka how much damage or the effect taken. Cool. Apart from that, I just wanted to re-clarify about YouTube VODs. So originally, we were just going to upload them as soon as they were ready and then work on getting the captions with the transcript and everything and upload them when they were ready. However, we're not going to do that because, you know, so the auto caps on YouTube suck so bad. So instead, we are going to upload the VODs probably on Sundays, which means that I will be able to work on the transcript, get the captions looking all pretty and perfect, and upload them both together. So you'll still have access to the Twitch VOD to watch it if you are absolutely needing and praying to watch the VOD and you haven't yet, but the YouTube VOD with all of the appropriate captions will be uploaded on Sundays. Thank you for your patience. We just want to do it for our friends who, like me, have like auditory processing disorder or are hard of hearing, because getting good captions is hard, and we love you. Alrighty. Apart from that, I think what is next is, I just realized I didn't warn anyone or ask anyone to do this, but what I think would be fun, if someone would volunteer, I would like someone to give me a recap of what happened last session, as if you were, writing up a MySpace post to all of your best friends, telling them the wild shit that just went down. Who would like to?
Why don't you roll a dice?
Ooh, is that okay with anyone? Okay, if you don't want to do it, just say you don't want to do it. But we'll roll a d6, I'll do it in order of the screen.
Is now a good time to say I was never on MySpace?
That's a 4. That's real.
I was also thinking that.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Wait, what did you just say?
Okay.
I'm too young for MySpace.
It's okay. Think of MySpace as being like you're writing an extended tweet. So, Ree.
Okay.
You ever seen a twit longer?
Ree, you or Monique, it's up to you. You're going to recap what happened last session as if you're writing up a blog post to your best friends talking about all the crazy stuff that went down.
Chelsea already found it in the chat. Back on one of my old streams, I used to have a cap that was called Ree's Recap,
Period.
Oh my god, the Reese
Um,
recap, yes.
Okay, so last session, our first session of the new Dungeons and Demigods began with one scary cryptic dream. We were above lava, there was heat. We were a sun, even if we're not, but in that moment we are sun. And we'd been betrayed, but we'd also done the betraying and the upsetting. It was very confusing, very cryptic. We went around, found out that everyone had had the dream, surprisingly enough, which means that it wasn't just 3 of us on this quest, it's all 6, which is a hefty amount to go on a quest. And a lot of people weren't too excited about it, other people were excited about it, other people stole about it. We then basically went on a big ship that was a blessed ship. It was a cool ship. Before we got on there was a moment with Circe, the queen herself, Lion Queen, Leo, angel baby, who came to share some cryptic backstory hints and notes with Diana's character, Tessa, who has some abilities that aren't God-given and they're not super well known. But hey, I guess we'll get there eventually. I guess that's something that will come up. We then went over to a different island in Greece. It didn't take that long. Europe isn't that big. Once we got there, we realized that we were driving on the right side of the road, which is the correct side of the road anyway, I think. Like, the right-hand side, we're real on the right-hand side? Yeah, correct, yeah. So left-hand side of the road, real on the right side. It's a whole thing. But we then were driving along, we got up to a temple, and we got to the temple with the offerings that we were given by Chiron? It's Chiron, right? That's how I say his name. Yeah, chill. The offerings we were given by Chiron. We then realized that the goat had done walkies. Plush goat became a real goat, and it ended up in a pen. That pen belonged to something we'll get to in a moment. But as we got there, Justin decided, you know what? If I can't steal from my new friends, I'm gonna steal from this pen. And Justin convoluted a new exciting way to steal goats. We ended up making the offering. We got another kind of prophecy, which is really just like an envision for the future, basically, of what's gonna happen. Which turns out that Hephaestus, big deal to do with it. It was already kind of hinted at, but basically Hephaestus has done goofed, and Hephaestus needs to right his wrongs. We gotta find out what his wrongs are. We gotta find out where he is so we can help him right his wrongs. We think, maybe, who knows. But first and foremost, Cyclops. And that was where we ended the first session.
And that's what you missed on Glee. So that's too new of a reference. That's the 2010s. I gotta get it together. I'm
sorry. What is this Glee you talking about?
This is crazy.
I don't know.
I just realized
cool, though. That sounds like it would be a really cool concept,
I had two extra really dumb announcements. One, we have been working on, and I compiled it all together for everyone. We have been compiling a party playlist since like January. I made a version of it that everyone can access who is watching. You don't know who uploaded which songs, and I guess that's part of the exciting part. So yeah, if you want to see our party playlist, so it's vibes for the campaign and also vibes for everyone's characters, and we will be updating it every session. You will see down the bottom there's a bit of Spice Girls, because we were talking about the Spice Girls a lot. Second part is I also made a playlist called Did You Know It's 2005, which is all songs that were out during the campaign setting. Some of them are like earlier, but if you want to get into the vibes, yeah. Also certified bangers all round, I will say. If you want to know which commands that we have, you can find them in the panels on my About channel. This includes like art, maps, all that kind of fun stuff. But we'll get into that when we get into that. So let's start off where we always start off, with my Homer quote for this session.
Hardly know her.
Ah, how shameless the way these mortals blame the gods. From us alone they say come all their miseries. Yes, but they themselves in their depravity compound their pains beyond their normal share. Say! You guys face a stomping Cyclops who has picked up his ram under one arm and is holding him like this. You see that he is dressed in these kinds of like skins and rags, and is holding a large club. he looks at you and yells, "Were you trying to give up my ram for a sacrifice or something? What would you like to do?"
Who's talking for us?
Oh, I have not got the charisma to be the face.
All right, let's do this, baby.
Come
Let's
on,
rock and
Bard.
roll.
Oh man.
Jezebel pops up and sort of goes, "Oh, we are very sorry. We thought that this ram was just left here."
I'm sorry, what's it with you demigods thinking you can just nick each other's stuff? And that was going to be no consequences. It's frankly rude. It's 2005. We have standards now.
I'm sorry, Frank.
You're just gonna steal a man's ram. So many people want to take this ram, and they want. He picks him up. They want to kill my ram. He holds him.
We do not want to kill your ram.
No, we don't want to do that. No.
Well, you brought it up to the
would
place
like
where
to-
people sacrifice the rams, and you
I would
stole
like to know
him.
your
With
ram's
that,
name,
he's
actually.
traumatized. The ram
Oh.
looks completely like he doesn't know where he is.
May I
What's-
apologize to your ram?
All right. Actually, make a persuasion check.
Excellent. Yes, it's all going according to plan.
Roll
Rex
well,
probably just
Faye.
stood very
It's
still,
all
just like.
going according to plan. That's a 26.
Jesus Christ.
We're level 3.
And I have a +8 to my persuasion.
Let's go.
All right.
What is your ram's name?
Barnaby.
I
By the way,
Walk
I
up
said the
to-
voice. I came to the conclusion that we are in Greece right now, and I just moved on.
there. Walks closer to the ram and looks it deep in its ram eyes. It keeps on like looking away, like it's not interested in me. But I look at it like as tenderly as I can, and I go, "I'm very sorry, Barnaby, for quite possibly putting your life in danger. You deserve better. I'm sorry."
Can you make an animal handling check for me? Because it's funny.
He's calling for my death. That's a 23. I rolled a 19 on the last one. And I rolled a 19. I rolled an 18 the first on the persuasion, and I just rolled a 19 on this.
You literally, like, with your brain just went math.
I was fully, like, totally at peace with getting a single digit number. I was like, all right,
You're ready
I'm gonna
for
die
it.
here.
You're allowed. The dice got smarter funny.
Amazing.
You didn't know that you could see understanding in a ram's eyes, but that's what you do see, Jezebel. You two look into each, and you felt this feeling before. Usually it was accompanied with certain. Yeah, you're looking into this ram's eyes, and you two connect on an emotional level, I feel, and he. Very softly. The Cyclops looks down and looks at all of you and says, "Well?"
Sorry, Barnaby, yeah.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
Sorry, Barnaby. Yep,
Beyond an apology, you know, you don't just steal someone's ram and go, "Oh, I'm sorry," and we just move on.
we don't?
May,
Oh,
may I
okay.
ask how long you've
Um,
had Barnaby for?
5 glorious years. He
Okay,
picks up
you see,
Barnaby.
Barnaby just kind of very much looks like this little plush ram that we had, and we may have mistaken Barnaby for the little one. So it's
Oh.
an honest mistake. Don't wish any harm to come to Barnaby.
Mila, can you roll a deception check with disadvantage considering you guys have quite literally admitted to stealing the ram before you decided to come up with an excuse?
Like, listen, we did have a plush ram, and then that disappeared.
Hey,
It's
listen,
very true. It's
sure.
very inconvenient.
Monica's just been slowly just covering her face with her hands.
Just my luck, on disadvantage I get a natural 20. But
Oh no.
the other one was a 12, and it's a +0, so straight 12.
He rolled lower than you, but he doesn't. So I'm gonna say that he like isn't mad that you've lied, but he also like doesn't care. He's just like it's. Oh, you.
It's an easy mistake to make, you know?
Look,
No, it's not.
No,
Actually.
no.
He
What
holds
is
him like
your
a
name?
baby.
That is Barnaby. I am Monique. And we are demigods, and we are very, very sorry. Your goat. We were never
It's not a
trying to
goat.
kill. A ram.
It's a ram, Monique. It's a ram.
It's a male
Huh?
sheep.
She's she literally goes. She's like, I'm sorry. I don't
English.
speak the same language as that. Alors, what do you want from me? We were not trying to sacrifice it. We needed to use him briefly to
Tomorrow.
try and summon.
And you didn't think to
A-
just,
a
you know,
prophecy.
knock on the door and ask, like a normal person.
In all fairness, it was not a door. It was a very scary looking cave, huh?
It's not scary. It's homely. I've worked hard to make this house a home.
Monique used to like look up at him and look down at herself and go,
Would you like any more help with that, actually? I have a little bit of talent, at least with the grapevine. If you'd like a little bit of a corner in the pen
He's-
for Barnaby.
He like points at the rest of you and then points to Jezebel and goes like, you see? Apologizes, offers something to make up for it. You lot should learn from this one. Yes, please.
Okay. Gonna go over to the pen and start just like druid crafting like a bunch, like getting little vines around just one of the poles. The world's tiniest little grapes start appearing. They don't
Love
look, they
druid
look
craft.
too squishy.
He's just, you feel the shadow looming over you as he's just looking down. And he's holding his ram.
You have beautiful eye.
Jezebel, have a point of inspiration. Okay, fuck. By the way, that's a session name. You have beautiful eye.
Beautiful eye.
I just couldn't stop thinking about the over the garden wall of like, you have beautiful eyes.
I'm just gonna, I think Ash is just, as this is happening, is just gonna just very slowly move over to Milo and be like, what do we do? You've done quests before. What are we supposed to do?
Okay, so like the quests are not they're not cut and dry for each one.
I know, but like,
Yeah, okay. We listen. Jezebel seems to be handling it. I think, for me
I think he's
especially,
wanting something from us too, though. So like,
I am going
what
to
do we
give
do?
him the gift of me staying the hell away. So nothing bad happens.
you know what? That's probably a good idea. You think I could get away with that one too?
Yeah, you know, it might be weird if two of us do it though.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Yes,
Milo,
Justin, what do you want to do?
God, what are you gonna
Good
steal, Justin?
Nothing yet. I would like, number one, may I make an insight check? Is the Cyclops ram the same as, is it as Monique's little ram? Are they the same object and or animal?
I would probably say that'd be like an investigation check.
Okay.
It's not a
May I
high
please roll
DC.
that?
Go ahead.
Oh, investigation's -1? Oh no.
Ooh.
Gotta fix that.
No.
All right. Oh, that's a 5 -1.
Okay.
Oh.
You're not sure, but you think there's a solid shout to the fact that the stuffed ram fell out of the bag, turned into a real ram, completely walked away from all of you with none of you seeing it, and then put itself inside of a pen. And you're thinking, I fucking cracked the code. The rest of you know for a fucking fact that that is not the case.
Okay.
Theo's connected the 2 dots.
I've connected them, you haven't connected shit.
Theo, you didn't connect shit. I've connected them.
I can see what's happening. I would like to slowly make my way over to the Cyclops' cave while he's focused on Jezebel.
Sure, roll a stealth check for me.
Easy. Easy. Stealth.
Oh my
+7.
god.
You
Are you
risked the
telling
downfall
any of us
the
you're
elements.
doing this?
No, I'm not telling you.
Are you attempting to
I know
hide?
you.
I will say, are you attempting to hide from the party as well, or just the Cyclops?
Just the Cyclops.
Okay.
And I literally rolled in that 20.
Oh,
Yeah,
my god.
What the actual
Hey guys,
fuck?
I think
Robin
I added in a new like nat 20 emote. Let's see it rain, please. Oh yeah, there she is. Insane.
We are rolling hot today.
Yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit.
Boy.
You slip away. None of the party see you leave because you rolled a natural 20, and fuck it, we're going off passives. I don't give a shit.
Our depth perception isn't
You
working either.
melt into the brush and head down. What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna see what's in the cave. See what the
Sure.
Cyclops is hiding.
Why don't I give you a visual? Because we might not use this map. By the way,
Oh no.
these
Oh.
maps are brought to you by the incredible James, aka Hugger Mugger. Wait, I'll do it. Where's the thingy?
Wait, I'll do it.
Yeah,
Drum
you
roll.
should follow them.
I'll do it.
Because we might not be using it, and maybe, depending on how this goes, and I would feel bad that they put all the work in. Oh no, look at all of you. I'm moving you now. Get out of my house! I don't know you!
you.
That's what the inside of the cave looks like. So you walk in, and it is quite cozy. There's like a little fire going. You see some like threadbare rugs on the ground. There's like a fun bed made up of like very comfy.
Where are we
looking-
seeing this? I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm
thought
sorry.
something was
It's
gonna
on-
It's
come
not
in.
showing on Roll20 for
It's
us.
You
not.
didn't show us.
Oh,
That's
okay.
really homophobic.
Stream can see
It's
it.
on
but
the
we can't see
stream.
it.
I don't know how
Damn,
Roll20
I love this
works.
map. I'd love to
You
see
have
it
to
one
make
day.
it invisible to players.
Wait, how do
Yeah,
I
there's a
do
little
that?
at the top. There's a little like symbol that's like showing what it's. So you've clicked on that map so that you can see it. There's a little
Yeah.
symbol that's like what the players can see. It's a little like drop down
Ah!
like, red flag. I think if you just drag that onto.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did I do
There you
it?
go.
Guys,
Yeah, now we can
I'm
see
a
it.
woman in STEM. Okay, so yeah, it's a lovely little cozy house of sorts. Yeah, what would you like to do?
Okay. Let's see if he's got anything good. Let's rob the joint.
He's
No.
putting a Jack in the
Can
Beanstalk.
can you make an investigation check for me?
Okay, let's see if this one's any better. Okay. That is a -1, so 14.
A 14? Okay. So you are having a little look around, going through everything. It takes you a second to find anything. You find some like a lot of like meat, and that isn't looking too hot, and you're like, ew. But you do find, I'd say, 3 drachma coins and a nice bottle of, looks like homemade spirits of some kind.
Oh, I'm definitely taking that.
Awesome.
Anything else?
That's about it. The Cyclops doesn't
Alright.
have too much. He's chilling.
I just put it in my pack and I just sneakily walk out of the cave and go back to the group.
Alrighty,
Without saying a word.
because it was a nat 20, I'll let it slide. You keep going. In the meanwhile, this Cyclops is happily watching Jezebel make some grapes. And
Would you like me to weave them at all? Do a little basket weave?
Look, you're the artist here. You do whatever feels right. I'm
Alright,
really happy
alright.
to accept anything.
I appreciate that. All right.
And he's just like chatting to you, and it's just like, you know, I've had so many demigods come through here. You know, they try and steal my ram. They, you know, they try and kill me, as I think it's part of it. You know, haven't you read a book? You know, doesn't really go too well for people, so I've heard. Dad doesn't like it too much.
Is it inappropriate to ask who your father is?
Poseidon.
Ah! Should have guessed. You have his
Yeah.
eye.
He like slaps you on the back and it hurts. Yeah, it was like that one bloke, the smart dude, he, you know, blinded my brother, and then he just... it didn't go too well for him, so I hear. They wrote a book about
You
it.
mean nobody?
What? What'd you
You
say?
mean nobody?
Huh? No,
Oh,
it
never
was...
mind.
He was... Alright.
Can I, who has the keys to the car?
Ree. Monique would say.
Okay. I would like to
Who's Ree?
walk over to Monique and just elbow her a little bit and be like, start the car.
What? Why?
Start the car now.
Oh no, what did you do?
Can I roll insight?
Grapes.
Why did you do road
Yeah, roll insight for me. The DC is not high.
Bounced out. Okay, so it's gonna be a 12 plus.
Yeah,
Two. Yeah. Oh, cool.
You used your powers of insight to realize that, he's definitely stolen something. You're like, I know Hermes kids. I know the fuckery they do. You know rogues, whatever they are. And you're like,
She's... I think like Monique's immediately, she's like, why? And stuff, and looks down at you and stuff, and then goes, oh.
Don't ask questions, just start the car.
She's like,
it's that one IKEA ad if you
and
do
she's
know.
just gonna like just try and like while the Cyclops is back, she's just gonna like back away slowly, then turn and just power walk to the car.
Love.
And I just slowly, one by one, elbow everyone in the group. Just get in the car. Get in the car.
What did it? We would need
What's-
to just-
Get in the car now.
Okay,
What's the problem? Why
Why
are
are we
we
getting
moving
the
so quickly?
Why are you guys whispering?
about it.
The Cyclops turns around because he rolled a natural 19.
We were just wondering, what kind of mascara you use because your lashes are so beautiful.
Nyla, roll a deception
Truly.
check.
I
give him
give her the help
action?
action and I go, you know, I was thinking that myself.
Myself. No,
Myself.
no, little
Myself,
German
I
boy,
was
don't
thinking,
steal from the
I said
Cyclops.
it a lot in 2005.
Oh my god.
Okay. Thank you for the help. It is now at 13.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe it's a mistake.
Jesus.
Are you lying to me?
No, I genuinely do want to know. Is there like a
He
mascara
steps
for
closer to you.
Cyclops?
He places Barnaby back under his arm.
Oh, see, they're about the size of me. Those are beautiful.
Could I?
He,
Ready in action?
looks- Yeah. What do you want to do?
Okay. Because if this looks like it might turn into a fight, then I want to ready in action to do druid craft and try and craft something so that if he steps forward, towards Mila, then it won't act like a bear trap, but it'll act like a sticky trap, like almost like a glue trap, where his foot will get stuck in the vines.
It's all the stickers that you find in the weeds.
Okay.
So
Mildly convenience.
I'll say like while this is happening, you are like starting to do that just because like
Okay.
I think that kind of thing to draw a cuff would probably take more than 6 seconds. But like you can just kind of like you start like moving the vines in a way just next to you, just kind of like almost preparing it in a way. But he just looks down and goes like, I think you're all lying to me. Are you here to kill me?
No.
No. We would never do that. No,
I
no,
mean, do you
absolutely
I
not.
don't like
No.
to kill people.
No.
You're
came
demigods,
here-
that's literally what you do.
That is
It's
a
what
gross
you
We're
were
stereotype.
invented
very
for.
sorry.
You also a demigod?
That is
Is
absolutely
Monique at the
not
car
true.
yet?
We
Is
are
Monique
all
at the
half
car?
That is a
Yeah.
heavily founded stereotype that is based on fact.
And I'm very
And it's
sorry.
hurtful.
Do you know why I know this? Because at least 5 have killed me in the past.
Oh.
That's very rude of them.
Well,
Yes.
how many have you met that have not killed you?
You can meet 6 right now.
Exactly.
So we're
Roll
threatening
I'm just gonna start
a...
running Bitcoin.
I'm gonna say,
Are you saying my work
Kiki-
was for nothing in here?
Kiki, give me a persuasion roll with a
Ah, okay.
DC of 17.
These are my unlucky dice. Chat, bless them, please.
You
Why
do
do you
have
have them?
inspiration.
Because
you
they
do
make
have
sense.
inspiration. Just remember that. All
I
of you
do.
have that. Please remember
My
that.
lucky-
Mm-hmm.
Rubbing the hell out of her lucky drachma right now. Are you? Okay, it was a natural 20, and then it rolled over to an 8 as it.
That sounds about
inspiration.
right.
What?
Burning an inspo.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm. It's closed. I don't know if I should burn another.
It's up to
Close
you.
but no cigar, eh?
Is there any way I can help? Any way?
Not at this point, really.
No.
Okay.
Boy. Okay.
I have 3.
Are
just
you
purple. I'll burn
accepting?
another.
You're burning another, alright?
I'll burn another.
Go for it.
17!
Wait, alright.
I just hit F5 and reloaded a few times. So I got it.
Alright. You don't want to kill me. But what do you want? Because you lot got some ulterior motive for that.
I
To just
never had
leave.
an ulterior motive in my entire life.
I have. I'll be honest about
That
that.
is
I've
true.
had many an ulterior motive.
She said she was going to give me bangs. She gave me this. I don't know what happened.
Oh.
That was not an ulterior motive. That was unfortunate.
It's an unfortunate circumstance.
Maddie?
That's a
Sorry.
quote. That's a
While-
quote
while
for the
we're
quote
talking-
chat. Sorry.
While we're
yeah.
talking, has Monique gotten to the car?
I would say so. Yeah.
And Bot's probably
Okay.
at the car. She's probably like in it,
Monique's,
starting
Monique's
like,
in the car.
side.
I think the rest of you are like under his gaze right now.
Okay. Can I sneak one person out while they're having this conversation?
He's staring at all of you. I mean,
But can he
can do
focus
this,
on all of
guys.
us with only one
We can
eye?
do
you
this.
guys are a culmination
we
in
really need
front
to
of
go.
him.
We need to go. Look,
Okay.
I just-
I'm very sorry. But
What?
we've
There's 6 of
apologized.
you.
We've Oh yes, they went back to the car.
yeah, we're
They
just
thought
gonna
they would
leave.
be in the way. I mean, they don't really have any
He
talent
just
with
like
plants.
puts up a finger and goes, "Wait here," and he turns around and heads back to his cave.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Waiting here.
Run,
Yep.
run, run now.
As soon as he is out of our eye line, I'm just gonna grab Mila's arm and be like, "We gotta go. We gotta go."
But I told him we would stay here.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna kill us if we stay.
You're gonna make me.
We're running now.
Is the
We
car
gotta go.
running? Is the car
car-
running?
The car is running.
Monique wants to run the car. Monique saw you come out, come up to her, say to run the car, and she had the heavy instinct
You know what?
and stolen something.
We didn't get to do we will do a combat, don't worry. Combats are happening. I'm not taking away combats from you guys. But I will say, just so we can do a little something, we're going to make this a really mini skill challenge. So, to get back to the car before the Cyclops gets you, we're going to have 2 failures and 2 successes. So, anyone can volunteer to try and do anything to succeed in this skill challenge. Does everyone know what skill challenges are? Do I need to explain them? We're good?
I don't know what it is.
Okay,
Maybe
so
someone in the chat
essentially, oh, I can explain.
explain for the
So,
audience.
a skill challenge is essentially, I would think about it as like imagine a high stakes combat, but you're not fighting anyone. So often they're used if the DM wants, the party really wants to do something in a slight moment, but it's going to involve a lot of rolling. You decide to do a skill challenge. You declare a number of failures and successes. So we've got 2 failures, 2 successes. So if they get 2 successes, they succeed the skill challenge, which is to drive away with the Cyclops not noticing, and 2 failures, which is the Cyclops will notice, and fuckery will ensue. So anyone in the party can offer up something that they would like to do in order to help this. It can be to cast a spell, use a particular skill, or otherwise, and I will offer up a DC before they decide to do it. And yeah, so 2 failures, 2 successes. Hit me!
I don't think I have anything. I don't think I have any spells that can contribute to this.
It usually
I
it
think
is
maybe I'll just
like
give a bardic.
skills.
Okay.
Okay, so do you want to
Excellent.
give a bardic inspiration to someone who
Yes.
is
Whoever.
going to make a skill? Who is going to make a skill?
Who is the fastest out of the
You.
5 of us?
We all,
You.
yeah, you're the fastest, I think.
I have 35 movements.
Yes.
Yeah, mine's 30.
I'm 30.
Okay.
30.
Yeah.
Okay. I also
So-
have a 0 to my dex.
Hmm.
Well, all right.
I got +2.
I got a +3.
So I would like, with the help of bardic inspiration,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
What are you trying to do? Move quickly?
Can I make other people move quickly, or can I only like carry myself?
Okay, well, I would say that like for example, something that you could do would be rolling a some kind of charisma or wisdom based check, so one of the skills, to be like, oh, I'm going to look around and then give people advice on how they can move quicker and quieter, or I'm gonna roll a perception check to make sure I look out for like rocks that people could hit and make noise with, that kind of stuff.
Got you. Okay.
Or you yourself can roll an acrobatics check to try and or stealth to be as like quiet as possible. Whatever you deem. Yeah. But you 2 successes, anyone can do them. I like skill challenges, these will happen a little bit. Get used to it.
I'll do one. Someone has to do the other.
Yeah.
But I would like to use, I guess, my sleight of hand to push my people into the car as fast as
Cool.
possible,
So we'll
if they're
say
slow enough.
you want to use sleight of hand to try and like open up the car doors like really quietly and close
Yes.
them, that kind of thing.
Mhm, mhm.
Okay, roll me a sleight of hand with a DC of 16. And you get bardic inspiration from Jezebel, which is a D6.
That's a D6, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What could possibly go wrong?
Don't say that. Everything.
Oh no.
That's a 17 plus 7. I'm going to add the
Amazing.
bardic inspiration.
You can keep the bardic if you want, because
Yeah, you
I'll
don't
use
have
it.
to use
pretty
it.
high.
It does
Yeah.
only last
Okay.
for a minute, but you'll
Ah.
have it for
That's
a
true.
minute.
That's true.
Okay.
We,
Alright,
you
cool.
might need it
You
in the next minute,
succeeded.
though.
You succeeded, so all good. We have 1 success. What are we doing next?
Could I use maybe perception to like try and keep an eye out for just
Keep
like
an eye out.
watch? So when
Singular eye.
totally.
I'd
perhaps.
like to keep an
Um,
eye out for a single eye.
Yeah, give me a perception check with a DC of 16.
That's a 12.
Alrighty, would you like to use any inspirations? Would anyone like to donate an inspiration, or are you accepting a failure? You do have 2.
I do have 2 inspirations, so I
You
think
can
I will
also-
use
okay.
one of them.
Give me a reroll. Then.
Would I also be able to give them guidance?
I'd say not now, because it's
Okay.
already happened.
Ah,
It would be
yeah,
like
yeah.
a
Maybe
pre
we can
thing.
hold so much divination.
Hey yo.
I actually rolled lower.
Would you like to
Oh,
accept the
no.
failure? You do get 2 failures, so you're not out of the. You're not out
Okay,
of the
I
dark yet.
think I'll accept a failure.
All right, so we got 1 success, 1 failure. You watch as like Jezebel's looking around.
I'm like looking over my shoulder and I trip and eat shit.
Yeah, a little
Oh
bit.
no.
Or you're looking back
Okay.
too much that it's slowing you down. It's not good. All right, we got 1 success, 1 failure remaining.
With with Jezebel doing that and like failing and like falling and eating shit, can I might be helping get them to the car?
Yeah. Okay. So I would
yeah.
say that would probably be more of like a strength based thing if you're down
Ooh.
with that, but I don't think you will be.
Yeah.
It would be.
I mean, I
athletics
can
check.
certainly try.
Yeah, it'd be.
Strength's
I'd
not
say.
my worst.
I would
stat.
say an athletics check with a DC of 14 because she's not unconscious. She's chilling.
Athletic. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Okay. That is a natural 16.
Hey,
My plus one's for
amazing!
17.
You guys succeed in the skill challenge. I just realized the music was really calm. I probably could have turned. Anyways, you guys rush to the car, helping each other inside. The doors quietly going shut, and you guys pull out. In the distance, you hear a "oh," and a sad bar as you stole from a single father just
least
trying to
he
raise
has
his
gone.
grandson.
Are we the bad guys? Are we the
What the
bad
hell was
baddies?
Yeah.
But
Why would we be the bad guys?
you
He
guys
was to kill us.
Yeah.
But we don't know that.
I can't remember
know
who
he was
picked
gonna
it
kill
up,
us.
but one of you has the prophecy in your hand. You guys pull out and are heading back down the winding roads, back down probably just like off of the mountain and into like the nearby town, I would say. Just trying to get away, which fair enough. The sun, it was probably around like 5 p.m. when you guys were doing this stuff. I would say like it is summer, so the sun is still in the sky. You probably have like a couple of hours of sunlight left.
So we're just driving at this point?
Yeah.
I feel so
By the way, did
bad.
you guys get the sheet for the Powerless? I put it in
Yes.
the item distribution. Okay, good.
May I please pull out the bottle of mead that I got?
Yeah.
Hey guys, I got some dinner.
Did you steal that
That's
from him?
so sad.
I will not confirm or deny my whereabouts during your whole conversation. Matter of
That's
fact, Jezebel, you need to
why.
lie better. Come on. Anyway, you in a
Yeah,
glass?
why would you do that?
Because I could. Why wouldn't you do this? Come on, keep up.
Because you could have gotten hurt. Something could have
Because it's
happened
about
to
to
you.
Yeah, that's the whole point. We're on an adventure. Do you think everyone's not gonna get hurt this
Okay,
whole
but-
time?
If
There's
he
no
saw,
point
he'd be
putting
very
yourself at risk
upset.
for no reason.
Here's the thing about coerced adventures, whatever you want to call it. We are literally putting our lives at risk every single day. We could get struck by lightning right now.
You think you're
Wait,
putting everyone
I'm
else's
telling you.
lives
please,
at risk,
please,
though?
No, please.
Ooh.
Okay. All right.
It's not just your own.
I am
My
acutely
love
aware of the
looks
lives
at
that aren't
Ash.
my own, Ash. Are you gonna have a drink or not?
Okay, everybody, can we just breathe in and breathe out? Monique has to drive. I'd rather not crash.
Tessa's gonna snap her hand out and grab the mead.
ABBA starts
Take a
playing
sip.
again from that same tape.
Money, money, money.
I drink.
Roll a Constitution saving
Ironically,
throw.
I don't.
Oh,
Hmm.
but that's just
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
You're drinking as well, right?
This
I
is
took a
Who-
swig.
plus
yeah,
two.
whoever drank it, roll a con save.
I guess I probably should have checked to make sure it was actually mead and not like, rap poison.
We'll see in a
Yeah,
second.
I'm using my
Find out.
inspiration.
That's 19 plus 2.
Nice.
Diana's
17.
like the most cute thing. You're like,
Both
this
of
is
you.
I gotta spend it. I gotta drink well.
Yeah. You
Listening.
guys take a swig immediately. Like, I know that you roll a 21 here. You wince. You keel over a little bit. This is spirits made for a giant.
Oh.
Shit.
You have like a small feeling that your like godly blood is the only thing that stopped you from like probably dying of alcohol poisoning immediately in this moment. Both of you are not considered intoxicated. However, that was gross, and you were just sitting there going, you can feel it in your brain, the fire.
I just want
It's
to
like
smell
the
it. Actually.
cheapest
Can I just smell
vodka
it?
you've ever tried. It's horrific.
It's like college again.
Oh.
It smells
Oh,
like
you've
the
been to
inside of a dead dog. That's good stuff.
Why do you know
Taste
what it
time.
smells like?
Yeah.
Why do you know what that dog smells like?
Oh, suddenly questions. Oh.
Jezebel, I want to say this in the most respectful way possible. Half the time you talk, I have nothing but questions.
Thank you.
Is it a good thing?
That's not. I don't think that was meant as a compliment, but
Probably not, but it confuses people more when I accept it as such.
yeah, it really does. It really does.
All
It's a
right,
very
we
you
already
thing to
had it.
do.
Monique, where are you
Jezebel,
taking
can I
us?
ask Jezebel a question?
Yeah.
Doesn't your daddy like to stomp grapes from time to time? Something like that?
Yes, he is the god of wine,
Can
madness.
you make this better? At least better
theater.
tasting?
I take another sniff and I go, I think I could make it have an essence of like kiwi or something, but I don't think I can really. I'd really only be able to have it like. You could like take another sip and be like, oh yeah, I think if I were thinking about strawberries, that would have about the same sort of taste here.
It's
I
like
can't
if you
really do
try to
anything
make
else, I
a
don't think.
content,
It's like a
cocktail.
LaCroix.
Yeah, it's like if
Whatever
you
the
try to
2005
make.
equivalent is.
It's like you try to make a cocktail, but all you have access to is absinthe. Like it's not
Oh, God.
ideal.
Just
Like a 99 proof, but like not with
Yeah.
all the flavors.
So, I can drink this, and it can taste whatever I want.
it will taste like you're thinking about strawberries that are in the next room.
Deal.
Okay, it will have the same effect.
Even better.
Okay. It still tastes really bad, but there's just like a slight taste of strawberries
Roll
there too.
another con save, this time with disadvantage.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, when in Rome.
This is
all
called the
degrees.
consequences of your own actions.
Yeah, if you throw
That's a 7 plus 2 for the first roll.
Alrighty.
And a 11 plus 2, so a 9.
A 9? Cool. You drink this and immediately just start like coughing, and you are considered poisoned, intoxicated.
Oh.
You, for
Then
an, I'll
you
say
need to
for an
throw up.
hour,
Hell
you
yeah.
you feel like you have. It's been a long night. You've been drinking every type of alcohol, so you didn't just stick with wine. You went in on the spirits and the beer, and also you haven't eaten in 3 days. That's the vibes happening. Like, you're not sure if you need to vomit, but you're pretty, like, shapes and colors. Yeah.
Marie, pull over. Marie, pull over.
We need some bread. We need some bread.
He's sweating a little bit too much.
I think we
like-
need
like-
more than bread.
Backing up against the wall.
Oh,
No,
like a
Nick.
cat, like
You-
about to like do that like little
you-
scrunchy thing that they
Theo,
do.
you need a vomit so bad right now.
Man.
Can I open up the car door?
While it's
Oh, we're
while
driving?
it's
Yeah,
Come
while
on,
she's
Ladybird,
driving, it's fine.
let's fucking
No,
go.
if you try and reach
Child
that she's
lock.
locking it, she's like, have you seen how knuckle these are? You are not scratching the car on the first day that we get it. You keep
I
the
rolled
door
down the
closed.
window.
It is a
I had
cigarette.
to-
You
I had
roll
to
down
roll
the
down the
win-
window.
oh
Alrighty.
my god. Francis is going to kill us.
Give me a melee roll to hit as you try and aim the vomit out of this car door.
Oh, come
Because it's
on.
funny.
Roll to hit.
Yeah.
Are you proficient in vomit?
Oh.
Are you
I'm also-
using projectile weapons?
I hate it
Okay,
here.
so
Oh, it
what
is
do
a
I add to this
projectile
roll in
weapon.
particular?
Roll some acid damage.
Oh.
Just roll like your flat like roll to
So
hit because it's funny.
Roll to hit. All right, that's a 10 flat.
Okay, I'll say like a little bit of the car door does get a tiny bit of a spray. But considering how fast the car is moving, it just kind of like gets like blasted away. It does smell a little bit, guys. It does smell good.
Nasty.
Why?
This is
Yeah,
unfortunate.
and you
Why?
got the worst of it out, but you are still considered poisoned for the next hour.
Hell yeah.
Tessa, I want you keep that bottle away from everyone, huh?
Gladly. And I'm just gonna try and snatch it and just kind of tuck it away.
Tuck if you tuck a rag in there, and then if we have a
No,
spare lighter
no,
anywhere.
No, you
That's
keep
not
it away
experiment.
from Tessa. That is why
No,
you keep
that's
it away
it's
from everyone.
It's just a last case thing. Like I'm telling
my
you,
God.
maybe get a lighter.
Can we just throw it out the window?
No, that's
No,
littering.
don't
He's
throw it out
lovely
the
environment.
window.
I don't think you have a vote here. I don't know if you have a vote. Only people who aren't vomiting right now can vote.
I can
Oh.
Oh, go there. Is there? Where am I in the car?
I think you're in shotgun, right? You were in shotgun
Middle.
last time.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I'm in
I mean, I think
shotgun?
he's in the middle because all of us were trying to grab it.
I have doubts he'd be in the middle only because then we'd then have to retcon the window situation.
No, it's alright.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say you were in
You have
shotgun.
Lock on?
You were in shotgun on the way there, so I
Yeah.
assume just everyone went in like the same spots they
Yeah.
were last time.
Okay. I just want to check the glove compartment for napkins. Or anything.
You
Look at the
open
wipe
it.
it off.
Oh.
You find like a tiny little like pack of tissues.
Thanks, Dad. I just try to wipe everything with one singular tissue that's being ripped. You know.
One of those little
Um,
pocket ones.
This is
that your mom has.
2005. One sheet does not do plenty.
Buddy, are we I presume Monique's like heading for like
I imagine
a bed
you-
and breakfast
yeah.
or something.
You guys don't necessarily need a bed and breakfast, but I'm just imagining that you're probably just going back the way you came, just trying to get as much
Yeah.
distance while you guys talk this out.
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay. I had a thought that it's gone. It's gone. Shit.
No,
I'm so
It wa-
bad
was
in
it-
here.
it does. Okay, d'accord.
You
What
just
is the
roll up the
next
window
plan of
again.
action?
It's not as bad now.
Maybe we go to a restaurant or something. We eat. We discuss the plan. Huh?
We should probably, definitely, we should all eat. I think that would definitely help the situation. Looks over at Theo, who's still struggling. We could all really use some food right now,
I think
Mon will like
even
go
though I
and
don't feel like
find-
eating.
Mon will find like a car park somewhere and stuff. Like you'll see her like swearing as she's getting like regular pennies out like for parking and
Yeah,
stuff.
because that's how much it
Oh
costs.
my god, it's 2000.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you guys like roll up. Delphi is inland in Greece. You can still see the like ocean in the distance, but you guys probably like came down from the mountain and in it just like in the city nearby. Pull into this car park and you just see like there. It takes you a second to find a car park. Actually, it's like most people are either walking or they're on like bikes or motorcycles. Like there are like cars around. If anything, there's like a lot of tour buses. But as with most of Europe, people don't drive that much. It's pretty chill, except in like major cities, of course. But yeah, you guys like make your way through doing that thing where you're like trying not to hit people who are like walking in the middle of the fucking road, and you're just like, okay, this is fine. But eventually you find kind of like a lower grassy area where you think maybe we could get away with this, and yeah, make your way in. Looking around, you guys can see like plenty of restaurants, though none of them are, they're all probably opening. This is, I'm pretty sure it's the same in Greece. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I've never been to Greece personally. But they usually have dinner quite late in the night compared to the rest of us, and it's like maybe 6:30. I can Google it. But yeah.
We value historical accuracy here at Dungeons and Demigods.
Yeah, we do.
Yep.
Poker face starts playing.
Maddie, is this
Yes.
near the place where our one-shot took place?
No, your one shot took place in Italy.
Yeah, it was in
Gotcha.
Italy.
Okay.
Damn, you guys got to go to Italy? Fuck.
Don't worry about it.
We do. We just fucking sat around.
Guys, I was
You
right.
just broke into an
In
apartment.
Greece, dinner is typically served between 8 and 9 p.m.
Yeah.
Okay. So
They have a
early.
big ass lunch, and then dinner's usually quite small.
Okay.
We can,
You guys might even be
Find a
used to this,
driver
considering your like place was in Greece, and
Yeah.
a substantial amount of European people. Maybe they like dinner was like open from like 5 to like midnight. And people
So
came when they
if
wanted
it is
to.
a little early, could we find perhaps like a kind of open air like restaurant that we could sit at, like
Yeah,
maybe one of like
definitely.
the outside tables,
If
like away from
anything-
people, because it will be quiet
Yeah.
at this
if,
time?
Yeah, if anything, like places are open. It just might not be they're
Mhm.
like serving their dinner menu yet. But if anything, it's quite quiet, so you do have that going for you. I think you guys find a smaller restaurant, kind of find like a little booth-esque area, very like diner core, but it's not a diner. But you guys like pull in, like shack up in like a little booth area in the corner. A waiter like comes around and quickly in Greek asks, "Do you guys want drinks early, coming from work or something?"
No, we are
Road trip.
going. Maybe a road trip. So just a little pit stop to rest.
He like takes a second to understand what you're saying, but he kind of grasps onto it and just goes, tourists. Cool. He connects the dots.
Yeah.
By the way, we not open for dinner yet. He starts saying in like broken English, even though you spoke to him in Greek. We're not open for dinner yet. Drink? Bread?
you can talk in Greek.
Bread.
He continues to talk to you in English.
Can I
Bread.
drunkenly say
Bread would be
something in
good.
perfect Greek?
Yeah, of course you
Just be
can.
like, chop chop.
Coloring.
You
Bread,
said drunkenly
now.
in perfect Greek, and those things don't equal what you think they equal.
It's actually ancient Greek they start speaking it.
Yeah.
Some dudes start speaking Shakespearean English too.
We're talking Latin, which is not
Hey,
even the right
yo.
area.
Okay, I'll get you bread. I'll get you. And he walks off, leaves you be.
And a carafe of wine. It's gone.
Ugh.
Here. He looks at you and goes,
Otter.
He points at the wine menu and goes, which one? What do you want?
The Chardonnay.
Whoa.
Okay,
Yes.
he takes it. He goes like, of course, it fucking shut. Like under his breath, just be like, the French person want Chardonnay. They want
It's not
champagne.
actually
Ugh.
Chardonnay. It's from Chardonnay.
It can't legally be called Chardonnay because it's not from Chardonnay. He goes off, leaving you be. Eventually, kind of like scoots back, gives you like a basket of like flatbreads and like oils and dukkha and that kind of fun stuff, and gives you like a bottle of wine and some kind of cups, and then leaves you be.
I'm gonna just subtly push some of the snacks towards the to be like, you should eat it.
I eat
Not,
the bread.
not like forcing them on you, but it just like subtly, like as they're like being placed down on the table, we'll kind of like take them and just subtly place them nearer to you.
Milo starts picking pieces of the bread and putting it on his plate.
I take out my sunglasses out of my pocket and I wear them.
Fair enough.
Don't do that.
I put
And
on my
I-
sunglasses as well.
Oh, now we all look like assholes.
I thought
Now we
Sunglasses
everyone.
inside.
This
Blind
is
people
very,
are
very.
assholes. The supernatural
Very, very
references take a full circle.
Have we thought about what our next step is?
I was just looking, yes.
We should probably read over
So-
it again and see what we can kind of piece together, I guess. Like, give us an idea on where to go.
I intend to wait.
Well, I'm looking at the middle part with the in the city under Wisdom's sword. So likely probably Athena's city because wisdom. God, what was Athens, right?
Athens, yeah.
Ah,
That would make sense. Athens, yeah.
in the house they built for him. So that
Who-
would probably be referring to Hephaestus, because it is he, the smith, who can only fix what he himself has done. So the house for Hephaestus in Athens, which should narrow down the search, I think, considerably.
Yeah, that narrows down quite a bit, I guess. I mean,
And there beneath the stone carved floors. So we're looking for stone floors as well.
Most of the floors in Athens are stone. They have wonderful architecture.
just to narrow it down a little bit. Does anyone have any idea, perhaps maybe how many temples, I don't know, just Hephaestus might have in Athens? It couldn't just be the one, right?
Two?
That'd be,
Hey,
yeah,
B,
surely
B,
it's just,
B,
wouldn't it just
B, have a point of inspiration. Also, I'm so sorry. For some reason, they've decided to do construction outside of my window. I'm so sorry if you can hear it.
Oh, we can't
Oh,
hear it.
We got it.
Yay! They're like,
surely
let's
there's only just
lord
one,
mode.
right? It'll be fine in all of Athens.
It's one city, Ash. How many temples to Hephaestus could there be?
I'll say,
A lot.
whoever
lot.
is proficient can either roll a history or religion check.
Yes,
I
boss.
have expertise.
I'm expert in
Absolutely do
history.
It
Not that this is
doesn't
gonna be good.
matter that I'm proficient in anything.
Oh,
21.
17.
I rolled a 2.
19.
Mhm.
And
Cool.
Of course, I rolled the lowest.
Tessa, I'll just say, like, it comes to you first. The Temple of Hephaestus is one of the still standing monuments in Athens. It is a very famous tourist attraction. It was one of the biggest temples in Athens, not in the like Acropolis areas. Yeah, pretty significant monument. Also,
Currently just like
I just remembered. I would like to formally apologize to everyone involved for putting Athena's sword in the thing. I forgot that she has a spear. To all the actually bitches, I know. I know.
We did it ironically, chat.
It was
Guys.
so I could rhyme
Have you
it.
ever
not
heard of
'cause
an
I forgot.
alternate
The
universe?
pen
Yeah.
is mightier than the sword, bitch. But the sword is wiser than the pen.
That's what. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah.
Tessa's currently just like using a knife and like picking out dirt from underneath her purple fingernails. She just doesn't even look up and she goes, "It's the big one."
The big one?
Ah.
The big one.
As long as
The
you
big
want
one.
That's really big one.
I can help us find it.
Have you
Oh?
been?
Excellent.
No, it's just
Probably
How can
like
you-
Oh, no.
Tessa when you went to Greece for the first time when you were doing research.
I was doing like, oh, I was using
Yeah.
person, but research sounds more like Tessa.
When you were like, yeah, not so much that you visited it, but when you were just like looking up like flights and like people were like, "Ooh, you should check out this stuff." it is like one of the main things people go to see. It is a significant landmark in Athens.
Easy peasy. She just goes, we can walk into the hotel lobby of quite literally any hotel and find a brochure for it.
Okay. That
Well-
certainly makes it easier to find then.
What else?
Peek over at the prophecy on Jezebel's. Hold on. Circling vultures hubris strains for the king with blood of gold. The storms calm and patience wane, for his power again to hold. So,
King with blood of gold.
Midas?
Gold? Gold? I slightly wake up.
I don't know if
Oh.
Midas had blood of gold, but he did touch everything and it turned to gold. Maybe he did touch blood.
I mean, don't
That's a
most
bird.
gods
Midas?
have golden blood?
I
Is that
wouldn't
am I
want to
imagining
try and
this?
find out.
Jezebel, have a point of
Would we-
inspiration.
I was gonna say, do we know that?
Hey.
No.
Yeah, guys, Ica.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
fair.
I remember when
I
you were
wasn't
like,
sure if we
it's
would know that.
Midas, and I was like, I had literally texted you going, there are a lot of things that are gold.
Yeah,
All
I know,
of the
I know.
gods.
I realized I was reading too far into that. I was like, wait a minute. I just
The
wasn't
man just
sure
goes
if
to
we
check
would
his
know
own pulse and he's like,
Oh fuck! The storm's calm and patience wane for his power again. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Okay, so when's the last time you guys felt a thunderstorm with lightning?
When was the last time?
I'm
there
a
was
deep
thunderstorm?
sleeper.
wasn't there a
As
storm right when we were leaving town?
As Chiron
did.
had mentioned, the storms are getting worse. You guys hadn't really seen it on the island, though you had over I believe Jezebel Jezebel, Tessa and Monique had overheard Chiron say that.
When we were in the dream, we all had this dream. Yes,
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
What were we holding?
A big
Something
It's spark
blinding.
ball of light of some
Like-
kind.
lightning.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You were holding lightning?
No.
What is Zeus's
That's-
favorite toy? His main
No,
thing.
don't say it.
Oh.
must
Oh,
have been.
the lightning bolt.
Yes,
No.
the
Oh.
lightning bolt.
And he just we just threw it in the
Oh no, we did not do anything. We did not do that.
Well, I mean in the dream we did.
But we saw in
like-
the dream did that. But we did not do that. Did we? Did you? Hey Theo. I look at him. Wait,
No. No.
Theo, did you steal a lightning bolt by any chance?
I've heard Herbie's kids are prone to stealing lightning
Yeah.
bolts. It's happened in the past.
Like lower
Hey
my-
guys, what? Only heard that.
Seriously? Really?
I
I wouldn't go that
I
far.
don't think you did, but I would hope you would tell us if you did. Hope you tell me.
You don't trust me?
I do trust you.
So if I didn't tell you I did it, I didn't do it.
My feelings would be hurt if you didn't tell me and you did it.
This seems like a lot of hypotheticals.
I'm gonna use the
Maybe. What?
Okay.
D'accord. Can we not make assumptions? We are going too far.
Let's not
Let's think
start
about the
infighting.
basics here.
I'm
My
not trying to.
listen, we are thinking too much about a stolen lightning bolt. Okay, there is nothing in there that suggests that the lightning bolt has been taken.
We're
It's
just
all
putting
we
things
know is
together
that Hephaestus made a mistake of some kind. The only link you can make to the lightning bolt and Hephaestus is that my father made the lightning bolt.
That's true.
That that would
Ree,
make
have a point of
sense
inspiration.
then.
You did research, and I'm so proud of you.
I mean,
Thank you.
that would make sense that he would know how to get it then, and then also, if he was trying to destroy it, he would know
Oh,
how.
how to get it? How to get it is. My father is not a.
That's not what I'm saying.
Let's
I
not
mean, I'm just
say
going off what we
man.
saw.
bad.
Monique, I'm not saying that. I'm just going off what we saw. I'm not saying anything about your father. I'm just going off what we saw, and I don't know what to do with this. It's just trying to make sense of words on a page that are very vague.
Yes, well,
We're supposed to be.
Okay, let's step away from that for a second.
Okay.
Let's think of the steps to this, because if the lightning bolt is taken or has been hidden, something along those lines, then what's the next step after that? Like, sure, that could be a moment of like rage or insecurity or what have you, whatever Hephaestus might have been feeling, and we don't even know what happened. But if something, is this a domino effect? Is this supposed to lead to something else? Usually if you do something, if you take something from someone, you want a certain reaction. Or else you want a certain action to be made. I mean, it's a tool. So what would Hephaestus use it for?
Well,
To prove a point.
I guess.
I don't want to.
mean-
I'm not trying to accuse or nothing, but
No,
in the dream, they were speaking of pride, and how it is the
Mhm.
death of you.
circling
Exactly.
vultures hubris stains. It's that is it. Circling vultures hubris stains. Hubris means pride, like ego, as such. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
makes
pride is
sense.
the death. There is a waiting death of pride, maybe, or something like that. It is bringing death to them or something. But we keep talking about as if the lightning bolt is what we were holding in our hands.
It was
What else could it have been, Monique?
crackling
It
in
makes
white
sense.
light.
How does it make sense? Because it assumes that my father has done something to the lightning bolt.
What do you think it is then? If you don't think it's
I
the lightning
don't
bolt.
know, but what I do know is that my father has been punished time and time again by many a god, including
Oh,
Zeus,
and
his
that's
father.
true.
I am not saying that he is wrong.
That is
And
true.
I am not saying that you are. No need. What I am saying is we are making a lot of assumptions that my father is somehow in the wrong for anything, and all we
Monique.
have had
No.
is
No.
all we
Monique.
have had is a dream. No, do not interrupt me. All we have had is one dream, and you are making assumptions of any wrongdoing of his character. No one knows his character that well, even I do not. He is
Monique.
not a criminal. The next step that we take before we make assumptions of something being taken is we go and we talk to him. The prophecy tells us exactly where he is, huh?
I'm not saying
All
that he's
right.
done something wrong.
I'm
I-
sorry if that is how I said it or how it came across. I was speaking in too many hypotheticals.
Hephaestus
And-
has gotten a bad rep, and kind of look. They look down at the prophecy, the forgotten son. So-
And I'm also I don't mean to also ask if you stole the lightning bolt or anything. I didn't.
No.
You just took a big old bottle of mead, so that's
I'm
it.
not
just
there.
very
I'm in the bathroom. I left.
okay. I
Mm.
wasn't
He's
sure
gone.
if you had left or not. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Theo.
he went to the
I'm
bathroom.
Speaking
gonna-
of, we'll just
gonna-
quickly break away. Theo,
Okay.
is there anything you wanted to do while you're in the
I
bathroom?
wanted to swipe someone's lunch and make it to the roof.
Okay. Give me a quick sleight of hand check.
There's a 6 plus 7. That
No.
is.
Yeah, I rolled a 3. So you kind of like are walking past the kitchens and you see like a plate was put out, like bell rung, getting ready to pull out, and you just went, "Ooh, I'm a waiter now." And yeah, kind of like working your way out, you can move across things really well and pull yourself up onto the roof. Was there anything you wanted to do while you're up there?
I look up at the sky, and I take a set of matches out of my pocket, light it on fire, and I put it in the sandwich.
All right, so you're giving a sacrifice to someone.
Hmm
Who would you like to give it to?
I want to talk to my dad.
All right. What do you say as you give this offering? Sorry, is the word I was looking for.
I kind of wait a little bit to see if he says anything first.
He doesn't.
You know, for a god of messengers, sure do. Don't message me back. Silence.
Can you roll a persuasion check for me?
Alright, persuasion. What is my persuasion? +0. Alright. 11.
You wait. And you hear nothing.
Not a birthday present. No, nothing. You know, I used to think you were cool or something. I don't know. I feel like you owe me, of all people. Is it still silence? Well, fuck you too then, I guess. I feel like if there's anything you need to say it with your chest. I dare you. Come on down. Does he say anything? You know, I think we're all here because of you. Or maybe it's because what you made me do. And if that's true, I just want to know why. Silence? That's what I thought. I kind of just flipped the plate over on the roof. And I come back.
Everyone else, you were saying.
Oh shit, the fucking plate!
Oh,
Where did that come from?
I don't know.
Oh.
I should probably go see if Theo is okay. Oh. Hi.
Howdy. What'd I miss?
We were trying to break things down and then realized we had been insensitive. So we
a lot.
apologizing.
A lot of assumptions made in the dark.
Well, you know what happens when you make assumptions.
Yeah.
No.
You make an ass out of you and me. Ain't that, come on. You know, they have really good sandwiches here. I think you guys should try them, or at least, I don't know, do something useful.
All right. We'll just wrap up those lists. I think it is time. We're at the halfway point for a little break. We're just going to do the one big break in the center for this campaign. So we will be back in 10 minutes time. So please get up, go to the bathroom, grab a snack. We will have a little bit of a break and we will be right back. Stick around. We will see you in just a little bit. How are we? Welcome back to our show. So, where we were left off, you guys are in a lovely little restaurant somewhere in Delphi and have some bread. Theo has returned. You guys have been chatting about this prophecy thingy that you guys have discovered. What would you like to do?
Okay.
Did they ever bring out the wine?
Yeah, they
I feel
did
like
with
we've
the
got
bread.
that by
You
now.
guys
Yeah,
have
yeah,
the
yeah.
wine.
Yeah, we've got, yeah, we're doing. Okay, well, I think we've done enough quest as well, or at least enough prophecy discussion for one night. Maybe we should take a break, and then, I mean, we know where we're going now, so why don't we get some rest, and then we'll start heading there tomorrow to Athens. I've never been.
I can
Wild.
tell.
Neither.
I've not really been many places, at least not for the last 6 years. This is kind of insane. So, but like Athens? Like the Athens.
Mm.
Aren't you guys at least a little bit excited?
Well, if the gods' presence are strong there, then I can only assume that the opposite is also true.
Maddie, did Monique go to Athens previously?
No. You would have gone to... Keep talking while I figure it out, because I know exactly where you would have gone.
Monique,
yeah.
you've been to Athens, right?
You have not.
No, I have not been to Athens. I have been somewhere else.
Oh yeah, where was that somewhere?
No, I know
It's so
it.
funny that you asked that.
Thebes. You've been to Thebes.
I've been to Thebes. That is where I've been.
Oh.
I've been to Thebes, not to Athens.
Close by. The one of
Yeah.
the other largest. Is it still called Thebes? By the way, guys,
Maybe-
I've run Greek mythology campaigns before. They were set during ancient Greece. If I ever use the ancient name for a city, I'm so sorry.
I think Thebes still exists.
We
Okay.
value lore here at Dungeons and Demigods.
We
Just a
value
different
lore
lore. It's
so
lore from
much,
centuries
we
ago.
live in it.
Amazing. Wasn't there something else we were supposed to do at this
Where are we
point
sleeping?
as well?
Oh,
Yeah,
should we call Kyron?
We were
Ah.
supposed to call Chiron.
We need to call Kyron.
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah.
He's probably waiting.
Chiron, I'm
Ah.
less worried about. If Circe finds out, we are screwed. So we should definitely call Chiron.
Yep, absolutely we should do that.
Who has,
Maybe, Tessa, since you and Circe had your little chat, maybe you should update them.
Update Circe or update Chiron?
Gahan.
You could take Circe. I can take Kyron.
We're gonna do
I'll
two
make that deal.
different- You're gonna do
Another
two
forward
different
process.
iris messages?
Those
Is that
things
do we
are
need to do
expensive.
that?
It's kind of a waste of.
Alright, someone
No,
make a
we
ring.
could
Do we
just
not do
one.
like an iris
Just do
message
one.
conference call or something? Get them both in?
Zoom call.
What is conference call?
The
Yeah.
OG Zoom.
I was just-
Zoom before it was a
Oh,
thing.
God.
You know, I heard there's this thing called
Skype.
Skype
Oh,
that's
God. We
really
should do
popping off,
Skype.
you know?
No, the memories.
The audio quality isn't great, but it's fine. It works.
That definitely plays when you try and do.
It is good.
Oh.
It kind of gets you, know?
That was actually a horribly accurate
That was. That was
presentation,
scary.
by the way. I mean, that was actually.
That was upsetting, actually.
Alrighty, who would like to
Alright.
attempt to make a rainbow?
Can I find? Okay, if we stop at a petrol station, I could get like a hose or something.
Can
There are plenty
try
of
and-
fountains, no?
Can I try and use a prism maybe if I've got like some bits that I can like tinker together for like
Yeah, you know
More
what?
like-
You tinker.
No.
I'll say, can you roll me?
Mm.
I'll say like you already can possibly do this because of who you are, but I'm gonna say, can you make a nature or survival check in order to try and pull it off?
Can I look to Tessa and just like put my little contraption on the table and be like, can you make a use that to channel if you shine if it should technically if you shine light into it at a certain angle it should create a more
Royalty bid.
Anyone have a lie?
Okay.
I point at the sun.
I do. Is it sunny outside?
The sun is still
It's
up.
getting late, isn't it? Oh
Sun's
yeah.
low.
no, it needs to be a
The
beam.
sun,
a
it's
beam.
summer. The sun will set at like 8 p.m.
Hmm.
I cannot have just the sun through. I need a beam.
What if we like concentrate the sun?
Guiding bolt.
Would
Yeah,
we
she's
have-
like she's
uh,
looking to Tessa purely because she was literally just like, I've seen you do some crafting, some natural crafting stuff, and mostly it's because you said I had to do a nature check, and I went, who would be good at that?
Oh, yeah. Tessa does not have anything in her inventory that would cause light or any spells because I didn't take like the ones that I normally do in inventory.
Hmm.
So yeah,
We
would
don't
you
have
mind?
like torches or anything, right? Do we have that? Do we have
I'll say
all
like
that in our supplies?
if
Oh,
Tessa,
got
if
you.
you make the nature check, I'll
sure.
yeah, make a nature check, nature or survival, with the contraption Monique has given you.
7.
Who knows,
Hmm.
dude? Who the
I have a
fuck
plus 2.
knows?
God damn it.
She just
What
she
exactly
handed
do we want to
you-
know from Chiron?
We gotta update him on what we're doing. You wanted us to.
What
Stuff.
updates did we get?
We got the
It's one of
prophecy. Like the
That
big
can't wait till
update.
morning, or at least until we find a water fountain nearby.
might
He's
think we're
probably.
dead.
If I know him, which I do, he'll be waiting. Like, if we wait till the morning, he'll be like, "What took you so long?" Thought you.
Oh,
You
and
know?
then he's going to ramble.
Yeah, he'll definitely go into one of his rambles. Those go on for like an hour, and we don't really have that kind of time. So
Well, I
like,
could cut
Ash.
them off pretty easily.
Can you roll a perception check for me,
Who?
Ash?
oh, okay. Perception. I'm good at that. Perception. That is
So good.
a dirty 20.
A dirty,
Awful.
slutty, hoary little 20.
Dirty,
Yes,
bloody,
20.
hoary
A
little 20.
filthy little 20. Yep.
So filthy.
As these guys are like talking, you kind of like see like a flash of light in front of you that turns a rainbow sheen, and an image slowly opens, and you see
Hup.
Chiron has
Yep,
called
yep.
you.
Ah, we were just about to call you.
Yeah, you don't remember? And just like lean around and be like, remember when I said that he would probably call us first if we. Never mind. Hi, Kyron. Hey, we were literally just figuring
Hello.
out rainbows. yeah,
Brilliant,
We were literally
brilliant.
just about to call you. Convenient timing.
Have
Truly.
you made it to Delphi yet? I grew worried when I did not hear from you. Are you still
Again, Ash
making...
leans around the iris message like,
Have you yet gone up the mountain?
mm-hmm. Yeah. We got the prophecy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We got it.
Good.
Yeah, we've done that, and we've worked out where we need to go next. We're heading to Athens tomorrow.
Athens.
Yeah.
Might I ask what this prophecy was?
I will just look at everyone.
It was long.
Mila's making a face at me, and I'm like,
Listen,
And
if
Monique
you
is like-
wish to keep it to yourselves, all I can offer is my aid. But you're adults. You can make your own choices. I trust and believe in each of you. If you believe you know where you are going and what you must do, then I have my absolute faith in you.
I mean, the prophecy mentioned
the city with Athena's sword, which is a little strange because I thought it was a
She
spear.
has a
but,
spear.
Um,
Yes.
Yeah, which was a
Perhaps
little
that's-
strange.
That meaning will reveal itself in time, I am sure.
Potentially, yeah. I just, but
Audience clip
yeah.
that.
So we so
Prosperity.
I mean, we're pretty sure we know where to go. I mean, I don't. It
Oh
makes
yes,
sense. It's like,
City under Athena's
yeah.
Elder Wisdom Sword. That's fair. Yes, yeah.
Hmm.
Well done.
Yeah.
Very well done. Yes. Well,
so
if you know where you are going, but please feel free to call at any time if you have questions, concerns, can't find a library book. I've lived a very long time, and that does come with quite the
Yeah.
encyclopedia in the old noggin.
Mm-hmm.
Ash, I was wondering if I could speak to you privately.
If
you move, it will move with you.
Oh, it's attached to
Yes.
me. Right. Got it. Cool. I wasn't sure who you would call. I'm gonna take this, guys. I'll be right back. It was just like stand up.
It follows you. Scary off.
Yeah. I'll just I'll kind of just like kind of get up from the table and kind of maybe like walk to like the other like other side of the restaurant and just like sit at a table like by myself and just be like, is everything okay?
You just see like the waiter walks past and it's like, tourists always on their phones.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Everything is fine. I just wanted to ask how you were.
Oh yeah. I'm good. You know, everything's great. Everyone's great. This is everything I wanted. I mean, going on a quest, being out in the world for the first time in 6 years. You know, it's going great. Nothing bad's happened so far. Says that a bit uneasily.
I just wanted to make sure that you weren't going to be distracted on this quest. It is often that distraction is the demise of many. I think you know to
Right.
what I'm referring to.
Yeah. Look, I'm not. I mean, you know how I feel about it. I mean, I've been wanting to get out in the world for that reason for a while. But I mean, if it happens, it happens. But I mean, it's a big world, right? And it's not like fate will bring us together or anything.
He kind of like smiles, looking off a little bit, and just says, I need you to understand that she left 6 years ago. Went out on her own as a child of a god.
I know. Trust me, I remember.
The
hard to forget.
likelihood of her still being alive is low. And if she does not wish to be found, she won't be. We did all we
I know.
could, and she has made her own choices. Right now, you need to focus on what is in front of you.
I know there is still a chance though, and I don't know. The quest is what's the most important thing, and I will stick to that. I promise. That's the goal, and just
You've
it probably
both
won't happen.
grown.
Hmm.
And though she might be your sister, she is a stranger now.
She is still my sister, though.
And Kronos is
might-
my father. We're not bound by blood.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
I'll leave you to it. But I will see you when you're back and we will have a rematch. You obviously cheated.
Look, okay, just cause I won last time, okay, I still haven't told anyone. Like you made me swear on the sticks, I haven't told anyone, and I won't.
All right.
But I can't promise I won't put you in checkmate again next time I see you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
The call ends. The rest of you, what are you doing?
So, anyone else been to Greece before?
Can I see if do they have hotel keys in Greece? Can I swipe someone's hotel key?
Jesus
Justin,
Christ, like,
if you want to have a little look at the magic car that you have, you might discover
no
something
swiping!
cool.
Theo, no swiping!
Okay, so if I look at the car, then that will probably find the solution to our problem instead of me
Yes.
thieverying.
Yes.
Okay, never mind. Ugh, you guys are no fun.
you're both because enemies of the state.
You guys don't want to sleep in
It
a
has
fancy
been-
hotel? Alright.
I do not care for one.
I'll just be at the car, probably setting up our not so nice tent that we'll have to sleep in because you guys.
don't have a tent. There is a
Please
don't.
particular
Please don't.
form that this car can take.
Yeah.
If you look at the
Camper
magic
van.
item sheet that I sent you,
Oh, okay. Magic item
it's
sheet.
in inventory distribution on the Discord. I believe.
The
You guys just have a massive fucking RV.
Oh my god, for real?
Like a
Where
two
is
of
it?
us. Cool.
Worm.
Oh
Shit, I didn't
my
realize it was that
god,
big.
we do! Oh, a
Love
little
it.
motorhome!
Love it.
You said mobile home. I assumed like small.
Nah. Like a
Okay.
motorhome, because I
Ah,
said RV and I was like, RV
motorhome.
seems like a lot. So I was like, what's another word for RV? And I was like, motorhome. And I was like, that.
Got it. Okay. Then I start setting up the motorhome.
Yeah, it takes a minute. It kind of like gears into shape, but eventually there is like almost like the size of a small like bus is this like sheening with celestial bronze RV. Inside there's like a tiny kitchenette and a tiny bathroom, and then like along the sides is just kind of like 3 sets of like bunk beds. Think like a tour bus if you watch like band behind the scenes video. Very that. It's not so much designed for like travel. Like you can drive in it, but it's a lot slower than the car. If anything, it's more so like designed to be parked, sleep in, turn it back into a car. But you absolutely can drive in it if you want to.
Monique's looking at like the narrow European roads of Greece. And she's
Yeah. No. Yeah, it has, I will say to everyone else, it has 4 forms, which is a sailing boat. I changed it, by the way, from what I said before. A sailing boat, a like a small bicycle, which is basically just designed to like, if you want to take it into a big city and keep it on the DL, like you can just like have the bike with you.
oh,
a-
it's just a
Tandem bike.
regular
It's a
bike.
tandem
just
bike.
a, no, it's a
Something
regular,
called
it's a regular bike.
6-person bike, why?
Yes.
We lost you.
Fan art,
The
please.
motorhome and the like car.
If you make fan art of a 6-person tandem bike, I can almost guarantee that Maddie will change his ruling.
I will. This is correct.
Please, someone do it. Someone,
Get in-
please.
get in the
We need
comment.
it.
It can
in the
be
comment.
it can be literally stick figures. I will make a 5th.
Audience, I've never asked you for anything before in my life.
chat. Okay, amazing. So you guys get this little motorhome set up. Ash eventually returns. You guys are around. What would you like to do before going to sleep?
I'm gonna when we get a moment, I'm gonna find Monique. Kind of just have a private moment with Monique.
Yeah, you pull her to the side and you two have a talk.
Hey, Monique. I don't. We didn't really talk at camp. We never really got to chat, so it's nice to officially meet you.
Yes. It's listen, it is nothing to do with you.
Oh no, I wasn't.
Yeah,
I wasn't saying that.
no, I mean that I am not the most social person even on this quest, and I am not the most excited to be here. In fact, I do not want to be here. Actively do not want to be a part of this.
I know.
I am I am pushing 30. I want to, rest.
Mhm.
Take it
That's-
easy, do my own thing, as I have not been able to do for a very long time.
Yeah, that was kind of what I wanted to talk to you about, actually.
Ah.
I just want to say I'm sorry we jumped to a lot of conclusions earlier. I know some demigods don't really have good relationships with their parents, but it seems like you have at least a good one, at least somewhat, maybe. Your dad.
I
And
don't know.
I think sometimes people just kind of jump to that conclusion, right? Of people aren't the biggest fans of their godly parents, but
My father
Yeah.
and I are not, we are not close. I don't think anyone is close with their parents. It is hard for demigods to be close to gods. There is such a huge rift between us. But
seems like with this quest you might be about to be. I mean, the wording
it
of
is
things.
not
I mean,
something. It is not what I'm searching for, Ash. That is not what I'm trying to say. I'm saying I'm not defensive of my father because he's my father. I'm defensive of him because I am him in that situation. Huh?
I understand. And I know you didn't really want to be here, and now so much of this seems to be focused around you, and you seem like
No,
someone who
Ash,
doesn't really...
Ash, this is not what I'm saying. This is not what I am saying. I do not care that it is focused around Hephaestus. What I am saying is, by making assumptions of someone and their actions before you have the full picture, you are already painting them in a bad way, whether you mean to or not, sir. And I understand that is not what is intended from everyone. And I have experienced this, and I have felt this, and it makes you feel like you deserve it. So, I am defensive of my father because I wish that someone had been defensive of me. So, when we go forward in this, understand that there is no real bond between me and my father, more so than what anyone has with their parents. But that I will take slights against him without knowing his character personally.
I understand. That makes sense. Thank you for clarifying.
Thank you for apologizing.
Of course.
It is not an easy thing to do, especially to someone who you do not know that well.
Well, I hope to get I hope to get to know you better on this quest.
Maybe. I hope so too. It is a small silver lining to meet new people, fresh faces. How old are you?
20?
You're 20?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Is that a problem?
No, it is not a problem. It is. You are so young, so full of life. Okay.
Not. I don't know about either of those, but I mean.
Talk to me when you're 28, huh?
Huh?
She's gonna.
What?
Huh?
Wait, what was that? Huh? What?
She's like stretching her back, like instantly feeling her age. Like she is literally like 2.5 years from 30.
You just like stretch your back and it's just like a glow stick.
Yeah,
Crack.
popcorn. Like
Absolutely. All right. Did anyone else want to do anything before we go to sleep?
I'm gonna go find Theo, wherever that motherfucker may be.
Theo, likes to be close to the, I mean, high up when he sleeps, so he's probably sitting up on the roof of the RV.
You get up there. Okay,
There's like a
I
ladder.
have
They have ladders on
circle
the
the RV
side.
a few times until I find the ladder, and it's like, it's blended in. Okay. And she's going to climb up and just kind of like, there's nothing to knock on, so she just kind of like lightly taps the roof with her foot. Is it okay if I'm here?
It's always okay if you're here. Come on, sit.
I'm gonna sit next to him. I want to talk. I don't want you to think that I don't trust you or that you're not my friend. I trust you wholeheartedly with my life.
But you don't.
I do.
Insight check.
Go for it.
Not the PvP insight check.
I hope it's a theme now. What is my insight? What is it? What did I say it was? Okay. Alright, what could possibly go wrong? That's an 8 plus 2, 10.
As far as you can tell, she does. There is some restraint, but it's not related to her life in particular.
Okay.
I am nervous about this quest, but I
Is it because of me?
no, gods, no. It is because of me. And several other factors. It's just kind of all very unnerving, but what you said in the car about we're going to die on the quest anyway, so we might as well make the most of it? Why?
Well, that wasn't exactly what I said.
I paraphrase.
I just have a bad feeling. Because I
So you-
feel like this is all my fault. You know what happened last time.
I do. And she just kind of rubs the drachma around her neck.
What if that forgotten thing that we're supposed to be finding cannot be found because it's my fault that it can't be found?
Why? How would it be your fault? I don't believe it is your fault. You've been at camp this entire time. There is no, and also I don't even know if we can hold something that is the gods to begin with. The thought alone is, I have like tinglies in my hand, thinking about it. I don't think it is your fault. I don't even know how. Do you? Why do you think it is your fault?
That kid. I think he's forgotten about, if you catch my drift.
I would not say that he is forgotten, because I have never once forgotten Rowan.
But what if this quest can't even be solved because he can't be found? We're gonna be running around in circles in Athens, and this kid is long gone.
But if it was Rowan, I'm not saying it is, but if it was Rowan, why would we be in Greece to begin with? Rowan died in Italy. He's gone.
Did he?
You saw what I did.
Don't. I'm gonna grab your head. I promise you,
She's gonna
you
start
did
crying.
nothing. I promise you, whatever, all that is holy, it is not your fault. You're not the one who gave him a date with gravity.
I'm gonna insight check at disadvantage on myself.
You know what? Sure. Yes, like I'm just the audience right now. I'm living.
Natural one!
Way.
You can't control the physics, okay? He was scared. You tried to stop him. I saw it. We both tried to stop. I don't want
Maddie,
to have
I would like to
friends.
look around
Mm.
to see if are any gods watching or listening to this.
Roll a perception check.
I'm like, am I about to get smited?
Smote?
Smote. Perception is +4. 3 + 4. Shit.
You don't notice anything amiss, but anyone will tell you that they're omnipotent beings. You can't even fathom what they could be capable of.
I start to swallow really hard. Mila, and like, I guess like I just can't get the words out.
I did. Oh, She pulls off her necklace. If I get it off my ears.
Takes it off her bunny ears.
She pulls off her necklace and she. In the caravan, one thing that they tell us is that fate is as ever-changing as the flip of a coin. And I promised him on the river Styx that his fate would end the way I wanted it. She flips the coin, and it lands on tails. And I don't. And I cannot. I don't mind if I am cursed. I don't mind if the gods are taking retribution on me for thinking that I was better than something else. I get it. It's okay. But I don't want anyone else here to suffer. I don't need another person to die because we thought, fuck around and find out.
I grab Mila's hand, and I'm trying to get the words out, and instinctively my other hand just goes to my mouth.
I think Miley just kind of like falls into you a bit.
And I'm gonna say, he's in a better place now.
Yeah. I don't need you to be in a better place too. Okay? Not
I already
away
am.
from there. Are you dead?
No, I'm with you.
She's got like teary eyes.
You
She's looking
silly.
at
I'm not dead. I'm with you. This is the better place.
This is the bad place.
If you believe in me or trust me, just know that Rowan is in a better place. But also know that we might not be going home after this.
I know that. I know that there is risks anytime any one of us goes out, but look at who's going out this time. The one who tempted fate, the one whose sister burned down a cabin, the one whose mother, like, doesn't even acknowledge her. I don't have shit on Jezebel. She's just kind of funky. But do you not think that it is kind of weird? That I feel feel like the gods are sending us out to die, and I don't need that confirmed by stupid things happening. So, if you need to do something, I understand. Maybe it might be instinctual, but if you're going to steal something that could potentially get us all killed, just let me know first. Give me a sign. So
I'll
I can
give you the
prepare.
sign.
Okay.
Deal?
And try not to do stupid shit.
When have
What
I
did you
ever
have?
done stupid shit?
You stole wine from a cyclops!
And now it's a good story.
You threw up outside the caravan!
Worse things have happened.
She kind of does that, like, crying into laughter, I think.
We already know worse things have happened, but I swear on the river Styx,
Don't do
Myla,
that. She's
you
like grabbing
will
her
make
hand.
it home safely.
Alright,
No.
so every single one of you feels, whether it's instinctual or not, a kind of thrumming in your chest. I think Ash, you out of anyone feels it the most significantly. Something just happened. Like, very that.
Something just happened.
Well, I'll be damned.
An almost shift in the universe. Very similar to what Myla felt when she promised Rowan that he would make it home safe.
Can I sleep up here with you?
Always.
Alright, so you two take the time. The rest of you go to sleep. You'll get a long rest. Woo! And eventually
Long rest.
pack the car down back into its car form and head out towards Athens. Once again, Greece. Greece is small. It's about a 3-hour drive away.
Light work, no sweat.
So, for, us in Australia, 3-hour drive, to the shops. Kidding. But, yeah. You guys all pile in. It's probably, like, a teeny bit longer than a 3-hour drive, because you guys are going in the morning. You're fighting rush hour. Everyone's heading to work. You know how it is. Yeah. Who's driving?
Mom.
Alright, Molly's still driving.
You can still drive.
Theo's given
They do the
directions.
I think
They do
Mom's
the
only
thing
one
where
that-
they see like a McDonald's in the distance, and she's like, "We have snacks in the car."
What snacks do we have?
Yeah, the meat.
She goes through, gets a singular black coffee, leaves.
God damn it!
Heart-wrenching.
I'll say
should
that,
be
like,
able to.
before you guys leave, Theo quickly, like, swipes a random, like, tourist map, takes one look at it, puts it back, and is like, I'm good. And then does the, like, van thing where they see, like, the instructions for an IKEA kit and goes, we don't need that, let's go. And look, he probably doesn't. You guys head off on your little drive. Can someone roll a d20 for me?
Would not be
Sure.
me. Good. You do it.
All right. Pray for me, audience.
You got this.
You got this.
God damn it, audience! It was a 3.
A 3.
Oh,
Can I give her my inspo?
Wait, it might be random encounter. I don't
It's
know if I-
random encounter.
I don't think it's that. Yeah. I don't
Don't
think
worry
it's
about it, don't worry about it.
Don't worry
yeah.
about it.
It's not
Alright.
inspirable. Not inspired.
You guys. It's any d20 roll, I will say, but you guys kind of don't know the results, so I wouldn't waste it on this. You'll be fine.
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome. As you guys are driving, I would say, Tess, you would notice it first, just due to your, like, wisdom score and also your kind of both innate, God-given connection to nature, but also the way Circe taught you her craft is how she connects directly with the earth and is able to pull energy from it to harness. So you almost have this instinctual connection around you, almost like a faint buzz. You feel the wind start to pick up. When you guys are taking those turns, you feel that kind of like pressure that you do when you're driving in wind. And then you see a gust pass your window. It rattles it. And then in the middle of the road, you see two swirling storm clouds.
Oh no.
Monique, what would you like to do? Are you going to try and drive through this, or are you going to stop the car?
I don't know, she's stopping the car. She
Alright.
ain't driving through that. She's like, like, are they blocking the road?
They are blocking the road.
Yeah, she stopped the car.
You stop the car, and they form into two swirling storm clouds. They slowly form features, and they rush you. Can everyone roll for initiative?
Oh
boy.
All right, audience, actually
Yeehaw.
pray this time. I sort of fucking.
Okay, well, I think that makes sense for
Are
me.
you
I rolled a 13.
Love.
Everyone wind down your windows and get ready.
So we swore on the
Plus
river
3, so
sticks for
16.
why?
Oh, Jesus.
Mm.
The attempt fate. 15.
Alright, let me
Alright.
see.
1 second, guys. I'm going to go through
yeah.
you. So, Theo. You're muted.
That's a 15.
15. Ash.
Total of 16. 13 plus
16.
3.
Tessa. 17.
15.
15, sorry. Jezebel.
6 plus 3.
6.
6. Mila.
I got a natural 1 plus 7, so 8.
Oh,
Alright, that's a natural 1. Monique.
Mila, no.
Yeah, baby.
14.
Yes.
Alrighty. One of them rolled a natural 20. Okay.
Oh boy.
Let me get this sorted for you guys. Alright. Swap you guys around. Alright. Let me get the maps up for the audience. Ah, there it is.
I should get the notes up for us as well. We like that.
Once again, this map was made by James. He is so talented. We nicknamed this Chitty Chitty Bang Bang because we didn't know how to make a car, but here it is.
Oh my god, amazing.
Alrighty.
This is
So-
so good.
Starting off is one of the air elementals who
Oh, goody.
will use its movement to come around here, and it will use its action to
no.
make a slam attack against the window, against the car. So if you guys, do we want to declare one of you guys to just take care of the powerless always?
Because I can't really do anything
Cool.
while we're in the car in that sense.
you're
so
driving, yeah.
I'll just
The
keep
car
driving.
is you. Okay, so you're gonna
Yeah.
keep. Okay, cool. So can you tell me what the car's AC is? It should be there
Yes,
on the character
I've got it
sheet.
here. So the car's AC is 15.
I rolled a natural 18. All right.
Oh.
And I believe that it might not, I can't remember exactly. Usually they have damage
Damage threshold of 10.
Yes.
Yeah.
of 10. Okay. So the car takes 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
Can
Oh,
the
no.
can the car make a con save to see if the glass breaks?
Absolutely.
I'm going to say
Um,
DC
out.
of 12.
And the car makes
So it's a +3, so that makes that a 16 for the
Cool.
roll.
So the glass doesn't break, but the door dents in. You can tell it is going to be one more hit before it does it. Then, yeah, that's all it's going to do for now. Next up, we have Ash. So you guys are currently inside the car. Monique, with her action, can control the car. Only one person is needed to control the car. The rest of you can do whatever you want. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna lean forward and just place a hand on Monique's shoulder and just go, Monique, keep driving, and I'm gonna cast Sanctuary.
Amazing. Alrighty. Sanctuary has been casted on Monique. Awesome. Just to check, can you guys move your pieces? Maybe? One person do it and
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Amazing.
Yeah,
Alright.
I can move me.
Okay.
I fall out the car over the cliff.
Would you like to do anything else with your turn?
Let me double check my bonus actions. Sanctuary is a bonus action actually. Never
Ooh.
mind.
So you can't cast
I
another
thought it was an
spell, but you can.
No, I cannot.
You can do
I
an action.
would rolling down my window be an action?
I would say it's a free action.
Or is
just
that
'cause
my
I'm,
interact with object?
I'm gonna say
Okay,
it's an
cool. I would
interact
like
with
to do
object because
that.
I'm fairly nice. But like I wouldn't let you do any
I would
other
like
free
to
action shit on top of
roll
that.
my window down, and I'm just
Yes.
gonna ready my mace, and I'm gonna ready an attack action.
Awesome.
If one of the elementals come within my
Melee range.
attack range, I'm gonna give it a
Amazing.
full whack.
Amazing. Tessa, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
You guys are gonna see Tessa kind of very nonchalantly kind of like reach her hand out the window a little bit and just flick it upwards. As she does, she's gonna cast Entangle on the 20-foot area next to the car. So that way it captures. Actually, is there a way to do a 20-foot area that captures both of them but not any of us? I guess not, and also not the vehicle. That probably wouldn't work. I'll just do the guy next to us.
Yeah,
who's
probably
currently
not.
closest to me.
Oh, you probably
Yeah, one of them's
could.
still in front of us.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I don't want to stop in front of us. So, you guys would see a bunch of ivy start to like reach up, pound like their way through the pavement, and then start kind of grasping at the elemental and then covering the area. Upon closer inspection, it's all poison ivy, which is an interesting choice.
Nice.
She.
Alrighty. So
believe
does
the thing
that
is
do any
strength saving throw.
damage?
No. So, it's a strength saving throw DC 13 for the.
Awesome.
the
And
little
what
guy.
is the result if they fail?
If they fail, they are totally okay. Nothing happens. But the area is still difficult terrain.
Alright, awesome.
Oh, sorry. If they fail, I see. If they fail, they're restrained. If they save, nothing happens. Is what I meant.
Alright. They are immune to being restrained because they are made of air. However,
No, that would make sense.
I will, and they can fly. I'll make it difficult terrain because they have a really high fly speed. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. We learn things. Would you like to do anything else?
She'll turn the waving hand into a middle finger out the window.
Amazing.
And end her turn.
Oh, lovely. Theo, it is your turn.
Is Swift Striker a magical weapon?
It is.
Okay. I'm going to let's see. If I know we're in a car, but can I enter people's spaces?
You can climb over Monique's lap. I would say that, like, if she just wants to move forward, it would be fine, but if she tried to do anything fancy, I might give her a couple of disadvantages simply because you'd be blocking her line of sight. But if you wanted to, you could climb out of your window and climb on the roof. The car is stopped. I don't know if it will be for very long, but I'm just putting it out there because I think it's funny.
The question is, do I go tumbling off a cliff when it blows me away?
Oh.
You know what? I look at Mila. Remember that signal we talked about?
What are you
This
going
is
to
it. I climb out the
Okay.
window and get
Alrighty.
the car so I can get a better angle of this.
Give me a really quick athletics check or acrobatics, just in case.
Let's try acrobatics +3. That is a 14 plus.
Amazing. Yeah, you get up there. Yeah, you can easily, using your movement, get within melee range of the air elemental next to the car. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna take out Swift Striker.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to use one of his charges to deal sneak attack damage when the conditions of sneak attack are not met.
Alrighty. I will say, Monique is within 5 feet. I'll give it to you.
Even if I'm on top of the car and I'm just like slashing down.
Because Monique is within 5 feet of the air elemental already. The elemental is a large creature, so I'll say since Monique is in the car and it's pounding on the door, it's within 5 feet. You can have sneak attack.
Yes.
Just take it. Just say yes.
I will miss. All right, so that is +6.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 16 + 6.
That hits.
Okay. And that is so 2d6 is sneak attack and 1d6 + 4 for the damage. Okay, let's see what happens. What could possibly go wrong? There's a 6, a 1, and a 5. So 11, 12, 16 damage.
16, amazing. Yeah, you slice into it, and where you expect it to kind of like, you half expect it just to pass through, but you thought might as well. You feel it pass through, but you almost feel like a pressure on the blade, and you see the clouds that make up with it part slightly before they like slowly form back together, but it seems a little smaller. Would you like to do anything with your bonus action? 2-weapon fighting or otherwise?
Both bonus action, disengage.
Alrighty.
And get back in the car.
Yeah, you do so. I'll keep the same acrobatics check. You disengage, so it cannot get an opportunity attack against you. Monique, it is your turn.
Okie dokie. So I want to reverse the car
Alrighty.
back and away in that sense.
So I think it includes how many feet you can get in a turn. It's like in the acceleration thing, I think. I should probably get it up. No, I'm gonna trust you guys. You guys are cool and fun.
So how much movement do I get in the turn? Is the movement the
yeah,
acceleration
it's-
speed of like
yes.
180 feet? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then I want to reverse back about 80 feet then.
Okay.
Basically like screech backwards, and then she's literally like gonna wind down the window and just yell up to Theo, and she go, "Hold on!"
Oh no, Theo, go back in the car. You're good.
I
Theo's
go back in the car. I
yes.
wasn't even paying attention to him doing the back, like the coming back in. I was just like, "Who's still up there?" But okay, great. Then she's literally like, as soon as she's reversed backwards, she's then going to.
I'm gonna say that this air elemental will just get an opportunity attack on the car.
Go for it. Yeah, go for it.
All right. We'll make a
Is it
slam
attacking the
attack.
car or money?
The car.
Car.
The car.
Car.
specifically, okay.
Car.
That's a 10 to hit. It had an AC of 15, right?
15.
Yeah.
It missed.
It
the
misses.
Car.
You're fast and furiousing this.
Too fast.
Too fast. Alrighty. That?
She's gonna reverse back.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
Because I've got 100
You
feet
do.
of movement still,
You do.
right?
What would you like to do?
So, slam it into first, so then I can just forward. I'd like to ram them because I get.
Alrighty.
I can accelerate forward 100 feet.
Yes.
to ram
Yes, you
them.
can. You do so. So I believe they make a dex saving throw.
Dex save.
Okay.
Yes.
So you will be able to hit both of them. Your sanctuary drops because you attack somebody. Is that right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
That is a
yeah.
a 20 and a 22.
Ah,
I'm sorry, they're very dexterous. Was it half
gonna
damage
put
on a
them.
success?
It doesn't say, so it means you could decide in this moment.
This is true. I'm gonna say, Jezebel,
Venmo Betty.
you have some cool spells. Oh, wait, no, you do, and I think Kiki does as well.
Oh wait, yes.
And so
oh, I
does-
can
so
do
does
it.
Ash.
Silvery
Do
barb.
the thing.
Hey!
My thing is before you roll, which was what
Yeah.
I was gonna do.
Yell at
Yeah.
me. If you want to do it, yell.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, I don't want to yell over you, but yeah.
Yell.
I will do it. We'll do it
Silvery
next
Barb,
time.
so it's only one, right? I think you can upcast to get two, but just one? Maybe? I might be lying.
I can't upcast.
No,
it
you
would
can't
be,
upcast
it would just
every
be the one
barb.
because they're technically different attacks.
This is
Yeah,
true.
it's a reaction.
Yeah.
That's a
Reaction.
7.
I'm excited.
Baby driving money.
It was a 2 on the die. It takes 8 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. Yeah. It takes 4.
Yeah, I thought as much. So it's a magical car. Does that not count as a
No,
magical?
absolutely it
Celestial
does.
bronze
Absolutely
car.
it does. It's a celestial bronze car.
Yes.
Ree, have a point of inspiration for defending yourself.
Let's go.
I think you also
Alrighty.
have advantage on the next attack because I gave the creature
Yeah.
disadvantage, so then you get advantage on the next one.
Give it to Theo. Give it to Theo.
Oh,
can
excellent.
make use-
I give Theo the advantage.
Alrighty, so let me just work this out. So you went forward, so one of them missed. I'm gonna say, so you went back 80 feet, forward again, so that you'd be 20 feet ahead of where you are now. So I'll just put
Great.
them like kind of here. This feels correct.
Does
Sure.
that second one come into my attack radius?
It's about to,
It's about to. Gotcha. Cool.
because it's his turn. He
Oh, fun!
is going to attempt to slam, but he comes into your range. Go ahead and
Bonk.
hit. Roll to hit.
It is a I'm gonna roll the hit first. Okay, that's what's my my plus is good. Is my plus good? I hope my plus is good. My plus is a +3. That's a 14.
That just misses.
Fuck.
So
Yeah.
all
Go ahead,
good.
important right now.
Do you want to do anything with your bonus action? Do you have your shield?
It's not my turn. That was.
Oh
that
my
was
god, so
reaction.
true. That's
Yeah,
so
yeah,
true.
yeah.
That wasn't even your go, so it doesn't even matter. It's the elemental's turn. It's going to try and bust through the window. Through the window.
Okay.
It'll take its multi-attack.
Okay.
Make go
Natural
away.
1 on the first and a 26 on the second.
Well,
For 16 points of bludgeoning damage to the car. Can the car please make a con saving throw? I'm gonna say a DC of 15.
Well, I rolled a 14 on the dice plus 3, so that makes it
Amazing.
17.
I'm gonna say it's
Amazing.
the classic thing where like it's taken one hit. If it takes a second, it's happening whether or not. Cool. That is its turn.
Monique, we gotta go.
Jezebel, it is your turn.
Excellent. I will do some vicious mockery.
Yeah, you will.
Do either of the storm guys look particularly beat up or anything, or do they
The-
look about the same?
The bottom one here is the only one that's taken any damage.
All right. I'm just going to lean out the window a little bit, or just like crack the window and be like, "Get out of the road! You already look like you've been hit by a car."
Ooh. Wisdom save.
Yes. It's a DC 14.
Okay.
It's a 1. Slay.
Oof.
Just a little one.
That's a little
Just,
guy.
just a little one. As a treat. As a treat, that will be 3 psychic damage.
Amazing. It looks.
I've made wind insecure.
Yeah, you did. Alrighty. Next up is Myla with the natural one, which is so ironic.
Oh,
Myla,
but I
go.
actually,
Oh,
as a
yeah,
bonus
sorry,
action, real
go
quick,
ahead.
I'm just gonna throw a bardic inspiration also to Theo.
Amazing.
Nice.
How do you give bardic inspiration?
I go, hit him! You can do it!
Yeah, you do.
You
My-
got this, Theo.
Mila, it is your turn.
Okay,
Ash, you're on deck after the elemental.
Gotcha.
so the windows are broken, yes?
Not yet. One more hit and they're
Okay.
broken.
Okay,
Each side has taken one hit.
okay. Okay, I am going to kind of peek my head over and just Monique, do you have a magnet of sorts in your troves of
I'm sure
steam?
I have a magnet somewhere.
Is it okay if I'm just going to okay?
Just look.
It's a side pocket. Side pocket.
I am going to trifle through Monique's things real quick and pull out a magnet.
Yeah.
And then I am going to throw it into the air elemental so that I can cast Hunter's Mark.
Amazing.
Aww.
Alrighty, so yes, you cast.
Actually,
Hmm?
can I use my bonus action to do Slayer's Prey instead? So it takes
Sure.
an extra 1d6 anytime I hit it.
Amazing.
Nice.
You look at this air elemental. Your eyes. You're just like, yes, you are mine. Because this child of Taiki is not all about the luck. She also spent a lot of time alone in the forest with a bunch of like random nymphs, so she learned some shit. Yeah, it's similar to Hunter's Mark, it just happens, right?
Yeah, so...
Amazing. What would you like to
first
do
time
with
I
your
hit-
action?
I'm gonna take my action, and... how... Oh, let me look at this, hold on. I can't reach it, can I? Unless I stick my head out.
You can roll down the window if you want.
Okay. I'm gonna roll down the window.
You can get a melee hit on it if you would like to.
I have a dagger. I'm going to try to stab it with a dagger.
Yeah, you will. Roll to hit.
Yeah. Oh, please be nice to me. That is a 17 to hit.
Amazing hits. Roll damage for
Yay.
me. Give me
That's going
the
to be-
normal damage first, then the hunter's whatever damage.
6 points of piercing damage, and
Yeah,
then an
down to
additional
3.
4 points.
And the 4 points is magic damage, so they
Slayer's
take the
Prey.
full amount. Awesome. Is that your turn?
Yeah, there's not much else I can do.
Alrighty. We're back up
Thank
to
you.
this air elemental who is going to move to catch up and is going to once again make a attack at the car. Makes a multi-attack.
I'm going to, so Ash
Yep.
kind of sees that it's going to attack, and those that are kind of looking in Ash's direction would see them kind of look, kind of see it happening out of the corner of their eye. They kind of drop their mace for a moment in the car and will bring both of their hands up like this, and then just forces a hand down.
What will they roll?
It rolls a natural 1.
Amazing. Well done. You
So I
see
use
they
poison.
go to hit it and it's almost like they like stutter slightly and all of a sudden the car's passed. They will take another attempt to hit it for a 19. So that does hit. For 16 points of bludgeoning damage. So, can the car please make... Actually, I did say the windows are now broken. You guys feel the, like, wind around you. The glass is pretty harmless, though you do feel it starting to be picked up by this wind. Ash, it is your turn. By the way, sorry, I forgot to mention, I reset reactions at the start of the round, just in case you were wondering. Go ahead.
Start of the round. Okay,
Yes.
cool.
So, but you
Okay.
used your reaction at the start, so yeah.
Okay,
Just for
so
future
so
reference.
I don't have it now.
No.
Okay, cool. Gotcha. Just want to make sure. Okay. There's one still next to me, right?
There
This guy
is.
Okay, right here. Cool. As feeling with everything that's happening, and especially as they kind of just did that and like realize what they've done, it's feeling like a lot of like an adrenaline rush right now.
Yeah.
And it's just seeing
this elemental like right outside the window, like it's about to come into the car, is just gonna like instinctively just like hold out a hand, and all that kind of energy seems to kind of flow into their arm as they kind of place their hand, almost like phases through into the air elemental, and kind of zaps it with this energy that seems to become kind of solid for a moment. As I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds.
Amazing. That's a roll to hit, is it not?
That's a roll to hit.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Roll to hit for me.
I don't roll to hit this guy. Huh, that is a 19.
Absolutely hits. Roll damage.
Amazing. Okay.
That's necrotic, so this will be good.
That is necrotic, yes.
Yeah. You
That
better roll
is-
those dice.
Yeah.
I love Inflict Wounds.
Um,
Such a good spell.
That is a total of 15 necrotic
Amazing.
damage.
You like blast it with this kind of like blackened gray energy, and you see it kind of like gets whipped up, and almost like the cloud itself darkens for a moment and stutters slightly, like you yourself have pushed like an opposing wind into it. It's yeah, it takes the hit. Tessa, it is your go.
Cool.
Sorry, was that your turn? Sorry, I
no,
move
is
on
anyone-
really quickly. I apologize.
No one's gotten hurt yet, right?
No.
No, we're good. Okay, yes,
Amazing.
we're good. Everything's fine.
Tessa, you're up.
that will
Theo,
be- that'll be
you're
me.
on deck.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the one that has started floating like 2 inches above the vines, and I'm just gonna go, will you stay down? And then I'm gonna kind of twist my hand in the air a little bit, and the vines, most of them are gonna fall away, and 2 of them are gonna grow thicker and longer and wrap themselves around the elemental, because I'm gonna cast in Earthbind instead,
Okay.
which it needs to make a strength saving throw, DC 13.
All right. What condition is it going to make it?
It will
have?
reduce its speed to 0, not restrain it.
Okay, amazing.
It's flying speed, rather.
Amazing. Alrighty. Sorry, what save do I need to make?
Strength 13.
Amazing. Nope. Doesn't make it. That's an 8.
Okay. These 2 really thick vines are just gonna wrap around it and start dragging it against the pavement.
Yeah, I think it's like almost, it like wraps around it in a kind of sphere so it can't get out and kind of drops to the ground. Absolutely. So this air elemental is restrained. Yeah, I don't know. I should work out how to do like rings and stuff. That's for later. I am not a woman in STEM. Would you like to do anything else?
That'll be it.
Amazing. Theo, you are up. Monique, you're on deck.
Okay. Before I go, I noticed that my icon is like directly behind Monique's icon.
I'm sorry, I forgot
the
that you weren't on
simulation?
the roof anymore. You're here now.
No, we can keep it. It's fine. I was like, how are we in the same seat right now?
Yeah, you are the wolf. On the roof.
And Monique's window is busted, right?
Yes. This side of the car is busted. Your
Perfect.
Monique's side.
I'm gonna stab it right in Monique's face, the air elemental, just like
Yeah,
duck.
so you just like reach over it. Awesome, go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, you definitely have
And-
enough movement. I don't think
Can I
you get
use
any.
the advantage to? Oh, sorry.
Oh yes, you can use the advantage gained from that. I think it's just that I don't think you'll get any extra advantages because its speed is reduced to 0. It's just reduced to 0. But yeah, you get the advantage, which means you get sneak attack anyways.
Ooh.
Because anytime that you have advantage or a ally is within 5 feet, you get sneak attack.
So that's 3d6 now.
That it is.
Oh, it's in trouble. Okay. Let's see. Oh, shit. Nope, sorry.
Roll to hit first.
That's a 17 plus 6.
That hits, absolutely.
Okay. Do I have to use the advantage if I already hit it?
I think probably since you declared it, and I think it's your next time you attack it, so you just
Fair
kind of
enough.
had it. If you want to roll
Oh,
again
yeah.
to see if you get a nat 20, feel free.
I did not get a nat 20.
Amazing. You hit it anyways. Roll me some
Alright.
damage.
That's a 3.
3 point.
plus
oh,
a
whoop,
4
7,
plus a 2. 3, 4, 2. Wow. Okay.
9.
9 plus 4. That is 13 damage.
Amazing. Would you like to do anything with your bonus action? You
I
are
wanna-
considered within melee with it now. I will say.
So I'm like entangled over Monique just stabbing this air elemental.
Yeah.
While I'm stabbing it, I look at Monique. Drive! Just drive.
Amazing.
What do you think I'm doing? What do you think I'm just here having fun?
Alrighty. On that, Monique, it is your turn.
I feel like no one's in front of the car now, they're just to the side.
They are.
Do you think now feel free to say no, do you think that if I rolled for maybe something, I could basically do a little donut and then take off so I can like ram him again?
If you would
before I
like to,
move
you
forward.
can.
Yeah.
Also, I will say you are in a car. If you wanted to, you could just drive away. You can if you want to. You don't know
can?
how fast the air elementals are, though. But
That's
you can
the only
also ramp
thing.
them.
I kind of want to that's why I'm like, yeah, let me just swing around and at least smack him
I
a
will
bit before
say, if you try to leave, both of them are in melee range of the car. They will get a singular swipe at them.
Yeah.
At the car.
The
The car's doing fine. The car is hardy.
Yeah, the car is hardy. We're still on how many outposts are we on? So car's got 175 hit points left. So yeah, I'll just do a little if I can like swing around and like hit both of them with the ram before I then start driving away. It just means that we've got like a little bit of damage that could they might potentially hit.
So you would like to, because I believe you need 100 feet to be able to pull off a ram.
I need 100 feet to pull off a
Okay.
ram. Yeah.
So you could move 100. Yeah. I don't know if you're going to be able to back up and do it because it's 180. You'd need 200 feet.
I need more. Yeah. No worries then. Yeah. So she's literally if I take the disengage action, can I then drive away with movement, or will you? Because it's
I'm gonna say
I'm
rather than disengage, I'm gonna let you make like a check to see if you can manage to pull it off, if that's fair.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just because we didn't have disengage as like an action for the car because it's a car.
We
so
didn't.
Can you give me? So you're proficient with land vehicles from memory?
I am indeed.
Amazing.
Yes.
Just because we usually use survival for like boats and stuff, I'm gonna say give me a survival check. Your normal survival, then you can add your proficiency bonus on top of that. I'm gonna say the DC is going to be. You know what? I'm gonna roll to hit, and that's gonna be your DC.
Hey.
He didn't roll good. DC is 11.
All right. Let's see what we get. 15 on the die.
Amazing.
So
you managed to disengage the car, and what would you like to do? Are you just going straight ahead in a line for 180 feet?
Yeah, on it. You know what? Yeah,
Amazing.
I think so.
Alrighty, so, oh my god, yeah, they're over there now. So they are 180 feet away. This next up is one of the other air elementals. You see them fly after you, and they make it about halfway. Their speed is 90 feet.
Ha!
So they are 90 feet away from you. If you guys want to just like forego your turns, or if you want to try and blast shit after them, you're most welcome to. They are 90 feet away from you. Jezebel, you're up. Would you like to do something?
If they're way off behind us, I don't think there's much I can really do. I'm just gonna give a bardic to Monique as she's driving and just like
Amazing.
put a small tap on her shoulder of like, you're doing great.
Alrighty. Myla,
Thank you for being such a safe driver. And then
Myla, is there anything that you would like to do?
Gotta unmute first. You say that they're 90 feet away?
They are 90 feet away from you.
That's so beautiful because my Hunter's Mark reaches 90 feet, so I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the one I threw a magnet in.
Amazing.
Um,
So that means you
and
can
then-
kind of track it, right?
it means I can track it, and also it takes more damage anytime I hit it.
This is true.
Because I have to hit.
Amazing.
I am then going to wrap my leg around one of the seat belts, opening the window, and then just kind of sticking my upper half of my body out. And I'm gonna use my longbow and shoot at it.
Amazing.
Nice.
Longbows, remind me what distance before they start doing disadvantage to hit?
They have a range of 150 to 600 feet.
Amazing,
But
yeah.
I do have a magnet in that bitch.
Yeah, you do. Fire as normal.
Fire as normal!
Fire
My
at your
favorite
command. Which one are you aiming for? Sorry.
Natural 20!
Oh, amazing.
Fuck
Let's
yeah.
go!
Which one
Let's
are
go!
you?
Fate is
Just.
in our favor, baby!
I'm gonna say you're aiming for the one that's more hurt. Oh wait, no, the one you hunt is marked, so it's this one.
I had a magnet. I have a magnet.
Amazing.
in it.
Roll me that double damage and then add your. And you know what? They can do it with smites, so I'm gonna say they can do it with this. Double that hunter's mark damage as well.
Let's go. And I also still have Slayer's Prey on them. So that's going to be 9 points of piercing damage on the longbow. Oh wait, I didn't double that. You double the dice for yours?
Yes. And then add
Okay,
your
so make that
bonus
11
on top.
points.
11, that's half to 5.
11 points of piercing. And then 7 points on Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
And 9 points on Hunter's Mark.
I don't care if that's not the
Yeah.
rules, everyone. I think it's fun. Anyways,
Yeah.
you do so. Amazing. Ash, is there anything you would like to do as you guys drive away?
I think I'm good. I don't really have anything super ranged. I'm just gonna
Buckle in.
I'm just gonna
Put
you
your
know what, you know
seatbelt
what?
on.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put my seatbelt on.
Amazing.
And because my window should be all good because I wound it down to attack, so I'm just gonna wind it back up.
Amazing. Tessa, is there anything you would like to do as you guys drive away?
I'm just gonna roll my eyes at the seatbelt being buckled and then hold on.
Amazing. And lastly, Thea, is there
Safety is
anything you
important,
would like
okay?
to do as they drive away?
I turn on the radio.
Amazing. ABBA continues to blast. Alrighty, Monique, I imagine you keep driving?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, you put it into the gear. I don't drive manual. Zoom
gear.
off, quickly outrunning these air elementals, who keeping an eye out that hunter's mark, kind of keeping a subtle like range, and eventually you feel the range of hunter's mark fade, and you are all left. One of your windows has been shattered in. Now, I put it in the character sheet, item sheet for Paralysis, but essentially, when the Paralysis takes damage in a form, it is confined to that form, very similar to Wild Shape. It, however, will, next time it appears in that form again, it retains that damage until you get it repaired. So, if that makes sense, it isolates to whatever form it is in. So yeah, the car's not looking too good. It kind of just looks like you guys got into like a minor car accident. The car is still driving just fine. It didn't harm any of its, I was about to say intestines. Christ. Alrighty. You guys continue on. Yeah, you heard me. You guys continue on looking. Theo's giving appropriate directions, and after an hour or two more of driving, eventually you guys see Athens below. Athens is right on the eastern coast of Greece. It is surrounded, kind of cupped by mountains. It made it a very defendable city. you see there's kind of this beautiful mix of modern buildings, but then scattered throughout the entire city are these beautiful ancient sites, because there's like heavy protections for these ancient sites in Greece. It's very iconic. You can you go to someone's house and they just have like a random glass panel in their floor because somebody found like something buried and then they just can't touch it, so you just kind of have to build around it. You guys see the city out in front of you, getting into mid-morning, and in the distance you kind of see that raised area with this kind of sprawling city in front of you, the largest city in Greece. The water is sparkling blue and beautiful, and that kind of stormy weather that had been above you feels like a distant memory as you guys drive up on this beautiful place. And I think with the future in your heads of where you are going to go next, we are going to end the session there. Yay!
Oh.
We got a little bit of combat.
First combat, guys. We did it. We didn't die.
Wow,
Amazing.
TPK, holy shit.
Hey, the storm's patience wanes, and he's upset.
God.
Amazing. So we will see you guys same time next week. I will say as a teensy little announcement, but I won't give away too much. We're currently maybe working on a community Discord server or whatever, or we might be announcing that and sharing the link for it next week. This will be a place where you guys can chat theories, send art, send memes, anything like that, put in quotes, put in clips that you love, but just as a way to kind of be able to collate all of our like community talks and extravagances, and we'll have watch parties every week. It should be very, very fun. But thank you so much for hanging out with us. I have been Maddie, but I will pass it along to each of my players. Tell them where the people can find you. We will do it in the same order as usual. We will memorize this one day, and it's gonna be great.
I only know that it's me first, and then
Yeah,
I
you do.
Hi, I am Diana Faye, also known as Diana of the Rose. I am obviously one of the performers here and an actual play performer in general. And then I'm also a TTRPG content creator, so you can find me on, oh god, everywhere now. But mostly on TikTok, teaching people how to be better at games, use little tips and tricks, especially if you're not the creative type. You don't have to be. I'll teach you how. I also stream here on Twitch, so Diana of the Rose, same username. And then I'm one of the 2 hosts of the Atlas Loom, which is a world-building podcast. So really just full on into the info dumps, honestly. Over to you, Justin. You're muted.
You're muted.
Yep.
Anyway, and yes, and that is my dissertation on nuclear physics. But other than that, you can find me wherever toys are sold, on Twitter, TikTok, and on Instagram at Freddy's Roommate.
You have to pass it over to someone.
Kiki, go.
I'm pretty sure I'm next, yeah. Hello, I'm Kiki Does Stuff. You can find me doing stuff all over the internet, or Kiki Do Stuff here at Twitch. I am an all-around, just kind of do whatever stuff. I do gaming, we do D&D, TCRPGs, and we do cosplay, so feel free to stick around and enjoy that if you're into that and you want that buckled in. And I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to the wonderful, the fantastic baby driver. I mean relentless, sorry.
Tony will actually go to my head. I'm gonna forget. Who cares about my class? I don't care anymore. My class is just car. You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, mostly on TikTok, where I do a lot of D&D skits and armor bits and a lot of cosplay. You can also find me as an actual play performer over on Heroes of Bastion on Tales of Novum over on YouTube. And over to my darling B.
We're just skipping
Oh,
Faye
Faye,
entirely.
Alright, it's been really
You're almost there.
alright. That's
You're almost
alright.
there.
That's alright. I'll just hold it again
Canonically middle
too.
children anyway.
Oh, it's gone.
Sorry.
It's alright. I love and adore you. I'm Faye, Gothic Fairy on TikTok, where I do a lot of cosplay and D&D memes and D&D whatever. I'm also on Instagram as Gothic Fairy Cosplay, where I do a lot of the same. I'm around. You can find me. You can reach out to me on gothicfairybusiness@gmail. And that's me. Bye! There to be!
Hello, everybody. I'm B. You can find
be
me
or
at
not
Ben's
to be?
D&D on TikTok and Instagram. You can also find me obviously here every Thursday. Every Wednesday, you can find me over on twitch.tv/Dyson Autism, where I play in another actual play campaign, New Rollis, where I play the wonderful Ajax. He's just a little guy. He is a menace to society. He's just a menace to society. You can also find me every other Sunday, which is this Sunday, this time, over on twitch.tv/the Chaos Brigade _DnD, where we play in a Theros campaign there. It's a lot of fun. It's a wonderful fun time. Yeah, I think that's all the places you can find me. Yeah, that's
Amazing.
me.
Hi, I'm Maddie. I own this here channel, also known as maddaloon. You can find me on TikTok, X, and Instagram. Also here on Twitch. You should follow so you can, see the next episode. Also subscribe if you want. Get rid of some ads, and also you get access to some really cool emotes that we made special for this campaign. More to come. On on Wednesdays, I play Baldur's Gate 3 with the lovely Diana and Kiki do stuff on Baldur's Girlies, where we play.
Yeah, and it always goes off flawlessly.
It always goes amazing. Where we play Cleric Barbie, Bard Barbie, and Rogue Barbie as we attempt to girl boss our way through having some parasites in our heads, and we succeed always, as in girly pop fashion. You can also find me on Mondays and Tuesdays. I have my little D&D and Q&A where I invite on one of my creator friends, and we just have a chat about whatever we want until someone asks us a D&D question, and then maybe we pay attention for just a little bit. But yeah, if you wanted to join any of those streams, you can always ask me questions about the campaign, and I would be more than happy to rant about my own lore forever. We will see you next week, where we will be joined by a very special guest player. But that's for another time. That's for another time. We'll leave it as a surprise.
So close, but so far to learning.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Lee
And
Mulligan.
It's probably also important to mention that you guys level up. Level 4.
Oh,
Level
that's
4.
a threat if I've ever heard.
So choose
yo,
your
I'll
feats
take
or your
that.
ASIs. Please send them to me because I have to change all of these graphics again. Guys, if I
Oh,
forget,
yeah.
no one's allowed to yell at me. Just pretend.
Mm-hmm.
Love you all, and we will see you next week. What? Is it Thursday yet? Yeah!
No. Get sued.
Yeah, we are.